So I have a theory. Work with me. The theory is that Shakespeare played Dungeons and Dragons and was a dungeon master. Here's why. Had basically the same acting troupe for most of the time. Basically, his players, literally, his players in the game, and most of those players had certain character types that they enjoyed playing, which is why you have some characters that don't really seem to fit the narrative. They seem like side characters they put in, and it says that's like, oh god, he's gonna play Faust again. All right, fine, we'll let you do that, Jerry. And then every now and again, and that's part of the reason why people claim that that Shakespeare didn't write the plays, because, well, yeah, how could you write all those plays? Most of it is your players improvising everything. Your players are rolling that. Your player rolled the nat 1. That means he exits stage left, pursued by bear. That only can be done in a TTRPG setting. And I'm now realizing this was not my Shakespeare was a Dungeon Master TED Talk. This is our final episode of Deadbeats. Welcome, everyone, to the Deadbeats episode 7 and the finale of our Deadbeats arc for this round at the Midnight Dispatch. This is absolutely not the only thing we have going on this channel. For that, we go to our resident mechanic and donut lover, Graham.
Who among us is not a donut lover? I really want a tally on that one. But yes, on Wednesdays we have our Vampire the Masquerade campaign called Savannah by Night, and that so happens that it's our 60th episode this week, where I'm sure nothing bad will happen as a result of choices made or not made. And I noticed that Helena has gotten very close, suspiciously, to the camera for no reason. You have nothing to worry about. You got poppy privilege.
I do have poppy privilege. It's good to be a Toreador.
Well, what about my Ellie errors? Wait.
No, that tracks.
Okay.
Julius will be seeing you soon.
That's gonna be fine.
But yes, would love to have people there. And if you're just learning about the channel and everything, please check out our Discord and our YouTube if you want to catch up on first the Deadbeats, and later on our Savannah by Night shenanigans, otherwise known as the Succubus, due to the crew eating a gator together.
Group Suck 2024. No.
And if it just to be clear, if you're worried about which one you should tackle first, just know there are currently 59 episodes of Savannah by Night. There are 7 episodes of Deadbeats, so obviously run through all of Savannah by Night first, and then you're allowed to watch the Deadbeats.
Yeah.
You gotta earn it.
You'll really miss all the hidden Mickeys of this pod. I've missed them all. I don't know what's going on.
All of them. Also, what will be off a little bit for Smoggle's screams, because I will be on powered down standby mode during that, or as we humans call it, vacation. But I'll be continuing Smoggle's screams in a bit with more Silent Hill F and more I'm pretty sure my high school friends want to murder me simulator. And also in Savannah by Night and in this game, and the artist for our character portraits, it is Kitty Crafto.
Hi, everybody. I do that. I'm an art person, performer, writer thing. and I do indeed do art. So if you want to stick it to the generative AI art bullshit, feel free to hire a real artist. I put my info in the chat. I do commissions, and it's way better for the environment than using Chat GPT. So, I'm here for all of your art needs. The worst thing I could say is no. I'll try to draw whatever you tell me to. For
money.
Yeah, for
money. For
obviously.
money.
Not for free.
Make it be clear. It's
Unless
for money.
it's really freaky, and then maybe I'll just do it.
For money, though.
For the sake of science.
Yeah, of course.
Smutty science with science.
And yes, I am playing Sal, our incredible Pakra, who I realized too late in the game that I have this and I should use it. Yeah, I'm excited for
Same.
our finale of this arc.
It just looks like Sal's just up at like a peephole at a door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a fisheye lens.
You're looking. You're like, who's knocking on the door? And it's just.
And
that
it's
face
just
at the door.
wow. Like
You got games on your phone?
I was about to say it has an exact face.
incredible.
All right, and
For you.
moving on. We also have our resident Sheeran soldier, and also apparently audiobook narrator Parker.
That's me. I'm both of those things. I'm Parker. Pronouns are she, they. And I'm a voice actor and a theater performer. And I'm very happy to announce that we have a preview of one of my works. I did a recording for a story for a medieval fantasy featuring a trans feminine person. Happy Pride. Right, it's going to be right here. Here's the YouTube link. And if you want to support the project or follow it, you can go to patreon.com/elusiveken.
Amazing. And last but certainly not least, our resident Starfinder character, Anne Hearthsinger.
It's me. It's your girl. Welcome to the channel. I live here now for this time that we share together. My name is Anne Richmond, aka Hearthsinger, the head bard in charge around whatever parts will have me these days. I am playing our Brenneri envoy, which is to say, I'm just a little otter lady. And you otter be nice to me because my name is Parvati and I am the Starfinder legend that has recently joined in with this motley crew of Deadbeats to save the world? Question mark. Who could say? We're gonna find out today. And I don't know what's going on, both in character and out. So that's a wild ride to be on, and I'll be with you, the audience, on it. Also, I'm a wizard at Wizards of the Coast, and we're doing a lot of awesome events for Magic this summer. I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con, so you should come check that out. I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con, so if you have plans to go or have been and have places you like to eat or do things or things I surely should not miss if this is the only time I ever go, which I sort of doubt, but it could be, put that in the chat for me to enjoy later, like morsels. I believe the schedule for cool Marvel superheroes themed magic events are going to be going up before too long, because that shit's very soon.
Because that's happening.
And our incredible organizer, Laughing Dragon Events, is handling all of the play at the show. So head to laughingdragonevents.com and look out for when those get posted, because they should be up fairly soon.
Sweet.
Come get promos and do cool shit. That's all I have for you today.
Well, that Comic-Con is going to be coming up very soon, but tonight it's more Deadbeats. So let's talk about what happened last time on the Deadbeats. The Deadbeats arrived at the lavish movie studio of Zoe Media. Although the location could give them ample access to an Elibrian, which is the blood of a Elibrian is what they need to unlock the drive and find out what happened to the planet Yovo, they first need to discuss a potential show with Zoe himself. They're introduced to reality star Parvati, who will star in the finale of this season of Starfinder. Zoe Media has plans for Parvati and Noelle, the Elibrian actor who caught the Deadbeats' attention, to escape the Lonely Island with the help from our somewhat eclectic crew. The crew agrees with plans to formally meet this Noelle soon. The show goes on mostly without a hitch, until some soldiers of the show apparently use live rounds to attack the Starvivors. Fighting back, the Deadbeats get to the chopper and rescue Noelle and Parvati. There, the two star-crossed lovers reveal their plan to publicly break up on air, destroying the potential for a future romantic spin-off and freeing them from their Zoe contracts. But that's not the only surprise in store. Zoe is aware that the corpse fleet is after the Deadbeats, and his showman personality evaporates at the implication the crew would use one of the Elibrians under his protection, as he calls it. So why is Zoe protecting the Elibrians? What does he know about the Death Whale? And, oh, Sal, for the love of... Where did Sal go? Find out as we continue our adventures in space! Now, in order to alleviate the concerns of the party themselves, you will get a message from Sal, who has disappeared. In about the minute that you all are searching for them as they just like disappeared from their chair, you do get a message on your comms that they are back at the Nova Rush, your ship at the Pact Port, and that they'll explain what happened to them later. So you will get more information on that in a little bit. But in the meantime, Zoe takes on a very serious tone and has a seat. You almost swear that a spotlight, you're not quite sure where it came from, but it does shine on him, and the entire room around him gets a little darker as he prepares what you slowly come to realize is a confession of some sort. Excuse me, just have to do a quick thingamabob. Okay, they're not gonna know what I'm planning. This is good. They're gonna be so surprised when they figure out what I got ready for them. Okay.
That facial hair.
The year does not matter because it's before any of your living memories. Eox looked nothing like the wasteland we know today. It was beautiful, vibrant, and at war. We were at war with the planet Damiar and its inhabitants, the Sarkeesians. The reason for it, as with most struggles, were forgotten. We learned that some of our brethren, fellow Alibrians, began inhabiting Damiar's twin planet, Iovo. Some of these Alibrians had been, banished from Eox for their experimental magic practices. Some grew tired of their homeworld, and some grew, they found common ground with our enemy. Once it was discovered that Alibrians and Sarkeesians began cohabitating on Yovo, fear began to grip the leadership on Eox. Would those Alibrians pledge allegiance to Damiar? What secrets of our homeworld would they reveal? Would they betray us and destroy us? Cynical, I'm aware, and paranoid, but that's what we were like back then. Some of us still are. A new weapon was proposed to end the conflict and shatter both worlds once and for all. The Death Whale. I was its primary funder. I made sure the project happened. My old friend, Shadrafa, pleaded with me to reconsider, to pursue a peaceful end to the conflict. When we decided to launch the attack, he used powerful magic to send a warning to the Alibrians on Yovo. The Death Whale succeeded and failed spectacularly. It destroyed both Damiar and Yovo, but the magical backlash turned Eox into the wasteland you see today. Many who survived on our planet turned to necromancy to resurrect their loved ones or to survive the harsh climate. Undeath became the fashion. Some undead looked to living Alibrians as a harsh reminder of their paths. Others viewed them as tools for their necromantic experiments. So in order to keep them alive and safe, I created a media studio where they would entertain the masses instead of becoming fodder for the Bone Sages. My old friend, Shadrafa, took a different approach. He blamed himself for Eox's fate, assumed that his warning allowed the Sarkeesians to launch a counterattack. Since then, he swore never to betray the idea of Eox supremacy. So once our planet joined the Pact Worlds, he and his fringe army were exiled, where they formed what's now known as the Corpse Fleet. The spotlight that you're not sure where it appears from fades, and the rest of the room kind of lights up around you all. So that's why I am a little bit protective of the Alibrians like Noelle here. And why I want to make sure that anyone who is looking for them does not have nefarious means. But how do you know about the death whale?
Well, like we said, we found an abandoned station. And it chronicled things before the gap. And it included that. We just didn't have the name for it until now.
Oh, I can't hear you, Marv.
Try that again.
Yep.
It was mostly all surface level stuff because, well, as I mentioned, the bulk seems to be locked behind some biometrics.
That's right.
Huh.
So perhaps you could understand a little bit of our playing coy about shit because we don't know who to trust. Maybe we shouldn't be trusting you. But more reasons to trust you than most. So far, anyways.
All we know is that the corpse fleet was willing to blow up the station and us in order to get rid of whatever we were holding.
Interesting. And how did you even come about this station?
It was a job, you know, from a mining company.
Hmm.
There was a distress call that was relatively recent, and it brought us to the diaspora.
Interesting. And where is this where is this drive now?
Tucked away somewhere safe.
Is this someplace I would know about?
Did you say that in character or?
I actually that is out of character. I have no idea who's holding it right now. I'm like, it could be Sal, it could be Marv. I don't think it's Dorcha.
I actually like to
They're just like
imagine-
holding it, like where?
Where could it be? I don't know.
I like the idea that Thorcha doesn't even know that she's carrying it because that's part of the the shell game that they
Yeah.
typically play.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe.
The camera just like turns around to the back of the party
It's just
in Thorch's back pocket.
duct taped to my back.
Yeah.
Thoroughly
duct tape
labeled
with a-
as
with a sign.
secret document.
And then it just says "kick me" on the sign.
Goodness.
Incredible.
Okay, but who's actually holding it?
I think what we had agreed to before is that it was probably under some deck plating somewhere on the ship because they're used to
Gotcha,
smuggling or at least hiding things.
Yeah, makes sense. Great.
And considering that he's the mechanic, he probably knows the most nooks and crannies on the ship.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I and he takes a moment and looks at Noelle and Parvati. My condolences for your breakup, you two. And I understand contracting and all of that can be complicated.
Complicated.
Well,
You call this shit complicated? We've been your indentured freaking entertainment servants for years. That's
How
more than
about-
complicated.
how about we simplify it then?
Fine. What do you suggest? Please push something across the table at me that I know I'll just love.
What I'm proposing is that Noelle go with this crew to unlock that drive. Now, call me paranoid, what have you. But I would rather Noelle went with someone she trusted alongside. And whatever you find from that drive, whatever you decide, I imagine that's going to give a lot of information. All I ask is that you let me know what is found. And you have no obligation to work with Zoe Media ever again.
Music to my fucking ears. Where do I sign?
Almost as if like waiting at the door, you're not really sure if this was like someone was writing the contract as Zoe was saying it, or if like, but one of the PAs rushes in with the paperwork and basically verbatim what he said is on the contract, including a thing of like no obligation ever to have to work with. So this terminates any previous contract with Zoe Media for both you and Noelle.
She starts like flipping through it. And then she goes, wait. So when did you start this paperwork? Normally it takes like a month to get through contracting. At least.
We call that negotiation tactics in the biz.
Live rounds. Real convincing, she says.
Oh,
And
oh yes, thank you for reminding me. So that was actually very much not planned. So those that producer who filmed your crew for his like Wasteland Survivors show, he also decided to that we didn't have enough realistic stakes, and he decided to hire a bunch of real military soldiers and tell them that they were in a real combat scenario.
that's so interesting. If I gave a fuck about whose fault it was, because honestly, if you look at the fine print, and you've taught me to be incredibly litigious, and she pulls up her like pad, her data pad, and scrolls to her previous contract and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls to the tiny print, and it says that the production company is responsible and able to make calls as to whether someone is fit to compete or perform or not. So you are signed, the signed person here on this contract, Zoe, and it does look like you are responsible for our lives.
And you're saying you learned nothing from working with us all these years? You saying you'd gained nothing? Look at you able to throw it back at me with all the legalese. Nonetheless, your point is made.
Great. So you'll be hearing from my lawyer, my space lawyer, and I will be signing this new contract.
I want to lean into Thorcha as this is starting to reach its crescendo. Just, I kind of want one of those.
Because
Space lawyer.
No, a
Lois.
Parvati.
Oh, yeah. I like her.
Can
She's
you
good.
imagine if we had her along when we were doing any of our negotiations in the last, I don't know, week?
Oh my god. We probably could have rizzed our way out of that whole fiasco with the pirate prince. Ugh.
Sorry, did you say pirate prince? I just happened to overhear. That sounds
I
really
think
hot.
that's a conversation for not legal ears.
You're so right. Okay. All right. And then-
Whoa,
Well,
I'm
we're gonna
only
have-
going up. I haven't even passed the bar yet.
Hey,
I'm not
what you
technically
don't
illegal.
know, you're not liable for, huh?
right.
You know what? Fantastic point. All right, get out of here. This is my office, and no, this is the green room. I'm out of here. And exits the room.
Get out of here.
Um,
No, I'm getting out of here.
No, I'm getting out of here. You can't tell me what
No,
to do. I'm
me.
doing it myself.
It was my idea, and therefore it's fine.
So good.
Um, Noelle turns to you all and goes, "Well, I guess that's one way to get out of a job you've been trying to get out of for years."
Well, one last score, as they say, sweet cheeks. We just got to do this one last job, and then we're free and easy, right?
Free and easy.
It's always one last job.
Don't say that. I've seen all of the films. I was in some of those films where they said the one last job thing, and that's
Oh.
always the bad way to. That's always the bad phrase. You take that phrase back right now. Actually.
It's fine. I'm only 3 days away from retirement.
Oh
Then I
no!
can start walking.
Damn it! Ah!
But as sorry, go ahead.
And then Parvati just says, "Yeah, that just means he's gone by the first act, not us."
That's true. You're right. Marv, what were you gonna
Yeah.
do?
I guess I was sort of eventually on the walk towards whatever shuttle we're going to take to get back to our ship.
Yeah.
I'd like to settle up to Noelle.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have caught on to the fact that, and I promise I would never actually say these words out loud because they're fucking absurd, but, I'm sorry I was trying to steal your blood.
Apology accepted. And weird fact. Not the weirdest thing a fan has done when they've seen me in public.
Well, fair. I promise it was nothing, like hair doll related or nothing. It was, we figured asking you for it would be kind of weird and would put you all up on alarm. And then, if you don't know what we're doing in the end, you can't be caught up in it.
No, I understand and I appreciate the apology. And right now, at this point at least, it's a little overshadowed by the fact that, well, you have possibly gotten us out of our years-long contract and obligation to Zoe Media. So let's call us even for this moment.
Invite to the wedding?
We'll see. She also turns and says, "Also, be glad you got me, because if you got one of the other actors, they probably would have insisted that you film the entire thing."
He looks over at Parvati, just, Okay, I don't get TV or actresses or space theater kids. I'm just gonna keep walking towards the shuttle.
All right. So waiting for you at the ship will be Sal, who is having something else happen in that time. Sal,
Mm-hmm.
you are floating in the sun. Sorry, that's season 2. You say like the final words of your sentence, and you suddenly realize you're sitting in a chair. Well, you were sitting in a chair. You're sitting in a chair in a different place.
Ah, hate when that happens.
And this chair is sitting in front of a projector screen and a podium. And it's next to a bunch of other chairs nearby. Each of them has circlets hanging from them.
No.
And behind you looks to be some sort of glitching projector.
Deja vu all over again. He will get up and try to be like as quiet as possible, not to like jangle anything.
Yeah.
And he's like kind of muttering to himself and trying to like steady himself after like jumping through space time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, all right, hanged man, new perspective, same place that we were in very recently, new perspective in the same place. Oh god. And he'll like start like peeping around like the threshold of the door to see if he hears anything or sees anybody.
So you don't at this point see many people. But you do see bodies. You see bodies similar to those cybernetic zombies that you fought earlier, but you also start to see bodies that look like those corpse fleet soldiers that you fought early at that temple on Eox, at that manor.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice like the wounds seem to be from those cybernetic zombies that were attacking. But then roll me a perception.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a nat 1, Smuggles.
Ooh,
Cool.
That's
For an
so you
8,
don't-
but
Yeah, you don't notice anything else. You do go through, and as you get into like the hydroponics bay, where you saw the towers of junk,
rats.
you see those towers are still up and about, but you also almost run into a couple of corpse fleet soldiers who walk out of the control room. And I'm gonna have you make a reflex save.
Sure. Yeah. To hop behind the junk.
Yeah.
All right. I can do that. I'm pretty reflexible. Oh, and that's an 8 for a 14.
Okay.
Is that good in this game?
It is enough that you do get out of the way, but it's also enough that your scramble makes a noise of some sort, and so it does alert them to something. And
It's like the little paws and claws on the floor, like a cat on hardwood. But it did.
And let me see what your luck ends up being for this. They start to aim your weapons, and then you hear another clatter near you, and you see them start shooting at one of the metallic rats as it scampers off in a direction, and they calm down as they assume that noise was then one of the rats. They start moving past you, giving you access to that control room where you found the drives in episode 2.
I sneak on in Pink Panther style.
Great. I'm so excited to see what this stealth roll looks like.
Uh-huh. Dun dun
Are
dun dun.
This is when we find out if you're Pink Panther the cartoon or oh god, it's what's the name of the inspector?
Steve Martin. Inspector
Clouseau.
Clouseau.
That's the modern day version.
I was like,
Oh.
Steve
Inspector
Martin, how
Clouseau.
Peter
dare
Sellers.
you?
Steve
Peter
Martin.
Sellers.
Peter Sellers.
Oh,
yes.
Peter Sellers. My
Or
bad.
is it going to be Peter Sellers' amount of
Beyonce.
comical?
The youths.
Beyonce?
I
Sorry.
fear for the youths. Oh my god.
I'm so youthful. That was a 19 on my stealth. That's
All
pretty
right,
youthful.
so it's cartoon Pink Panther, with a little bit of Peter Sellers wide eye contact as you're going through. What you see is an intimidating and armored Corpse Fleet commander who is looking around the room, and also has on his comms he's clearly on a holo call, and the projection is showing a incredibly intimidating figure in a helmet. And you are starting to get what is a conversation already happening. As he says, most of the drives have been removed, sir. I'm not sure who could have done this. Might be those ones we were after, who we saw fleeing the station earlier. And where did they end up? Well, we saw them on Eox. I dispatched a few kill teams, but they have not been able to grab anything. Fine. Nonetheless, can't be seen hanging around this asteroid that will draw too much attention. How big did you say this space station was? And he gives like a specific measurement. I'm going to send a couple cruisers there. They'll be there in a week. We'll tow the thing to headquarters. That sounds good, Admiral. I'll go out and... No, you will not. You will stay here and watch the station. That's the least you can do, given your failure to get anything else done. Yes, Admiral. And he's about to press the button to end the call, but then he remembers he's not supposed to be the one to do that, and he waits for the Admiral to end the call. But the Admiral stays staring at him for a good 30 seconds before ending the call. Sal, do you do anything?
Sal is going to go further away from the intimidating an armored corpse fleet commander, I believe.
Yeah.
He's gonna maybe head back down from whence he came to the barracks area to see if he can like hide under a bed until he's poofed back, or steal some armor to like to look undead and start his new life here. He's weighing his options because last time he had a big poof, he was there potentially for a few years, but he wasn't really sure of it because it was extraplanar. This is very real, so he doesn't know how long he'll last here.
Yeah. Good. Things couldn't get let me see. Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Not stealth.
Well, you're trying to see what you can do to survive in this, how you can protect yourself.
Oh, okay, I see.
This
This is
area.
the resource gathering.
Yeah, this is resource gathering before you do the tower defense.
I should never doubt you. 21.
I'm sorry, there were times that people were doubting me?
Never.
Roll with disadvantage. Okay. So what you discover is that while there don't seem to be many safe areas, there is a particular area that the corpse fleet soldiers at least seem to avoid, which is the hydroponics area, which would give you enough food to hang around for a little bit if you're able to avoid their patrols. As you lay behind like one of the like garden areas and maybe chew on some of the edible plants, a scrap rat like peeks its head over your over the wall, and you actually notice it's one of the large ones, and it scampers over and looks at you with its beady red eyes, and they almost seem to be, it's like when the camera lens zooms and they seem to be like widening and narrowing as they try to focus on you, and then it scurries back over, and this is like about like 20 minutes after it scurried away, comes back and is holding a scone.
Sal makes a guttural, awful heaving sound and puts a single paw pad on the scone.
Oh.
Do it.
And then you press it, and suddenly you are at the ship, and you have pressed send on a message that says, "Don't worry, I'm at the ship. I'll explain when you get here."
Oh. Oh god.
With that,
Sorry, relieved Patra face is just very funny. There's something about the way that you've done your makeup, Helena, that's like it's almost puppetry. It's like when you're watching The Mandalorian and it's like so about exactly how he places himself. Like it's very similar with your facial. Anyways, it's terrifying. It's very cute. But I'm also dying laughing. So
all right.
Cat face.
So the Zoe Media provides a wonderful exclusive shuttle service back to the Pact port. Parvati, as you're aware, you you and Noelle both like bring your own thermoses because you know that if you eat or drink anything that the shuttle provides, you are consenting to being recorded.
Yeah.
Thorcha and Marv, do any of you remember this? Remember this, or are each of you
Marv
partaking?
absolutely remembers, but yeah, at the same time, he's almost like he's got the shakes, and he's just like looking at various food items or drinks on offer, and it's like the cat or whatever from Zootopia. It's just
Oh.
Oh,
Marv, you all right, boy?
like if you could see a flop sweat in space is kind of what he's got going on.
oh.
I'm
Why,
good. I'm good.
Are you though?
No.
No. So what's
I
What's
I
going
could
on,
lie
man?
and say I got low blood sugar or something, but I'm just fucking starving.
Oh,
And I know if
well,
I eat any of that, legal indemnity and bullshit throughout the universe in perpetuity, whatever, it then incurs.
yeah. She goes here and she hands you just like a ration that from a set of rations that she always keeps on hand for times like this because she knows she can't eat.
Well, more for me.
Oh. Thorcha.
There's like
What?
you see Parvati, you would know this, but you see like all of the hidden cameras in the shuttle are now just directly aimed at Thorcha.
Yeah.
They're all
And then
just-
it cut to monologue to Cam, but it's like they have to hide her identity. So it's like one of those true crime ones, and it's like when Thorcha ate the pedophile off of the cart, I was thinking, man, would a girl like this last on Starvivor? No relation. Anyways, like
But with all the production value of Parks and Rec.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, so Marvel partake and he'll just, treat it like it's a candy bar at first just because he hasn't eaten anything, it seems like all day. Which for him was like the last 20 minutes, so.
Noelle is also partaking in her rations,
Mhm.
and she turns to you and goes, so you all do you travel all the time?
When needed. It's whatever puts food on the table, really. What?
Well, I would say that I dream of traveling and going around the galaxy, but I guess for someone who does it all the time, a job's a job.
I mean, it's not like we're sightseeing or anything. We're pretty one-track minded, and that's payday. It would be nice to settle someday.
And what would you do if you could settle, Thorcha?
Well, I don't know. I don't think there's a right answer right now.
You want to know my greatest fear?
What's that?
I finally get out of this whole thing. And then all I can think about is how I could win again.
As soon as you're out, they pull you back in.
It's the only thing I'm good at.
You don't know
But
that
no.
yet.
No, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's an applied skill. I could apply it elsewhere, I suppose.
Yeah, so for a moment, Thorch and I had a little aside, and we're thinking, just throwing it out there. You look like you like to get into some shit, but it don't have to
Wow.
be on camera this time, right?
What a-
Marv, what are
what a
you
way to-
saying?
Well, I'm thinking about your contract negotiation skills and just, putting your legal dick on the table for them to deal with is kind of fun for all of us.
Yeah, we're not smart
Marv.
enough to do any of that. So
Oh
Well,
no.
there goes our
No,
PG
honey.
rating.
Because we ever had that?
right.
There was a thought. There was a hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There was a
T-H-O-T,
30%
T-H-O-T.
chance.
Get it. We'll get it
What
next
are
time.
what are space bleeps? I need to know.
It's
Pew,
the
pew.
hum of an engine.
Yeah. I don't know why that's the hum of an engine. That's nothing.
There it is.
That just sounds
We
like
found
Sal
it.
sleeping on the engine.
And it's just Sal going meow in the camera. Incredible. Yeah, she sort of nods and she says, I mean, I'd consider it. I guess I didn't think bullshitting was like a marketable thing in the real world, but you're
Are you
saying it
kidding me?
is.
That's half of what we do. We're just not as good at it.
Oh, great. Well, as long as I'm the best.
Well, whatever flatters your ego.
Yeah, she says I'll think about it. You know, if we live to negotiate further.
Cheers to that.
I will have appearance fees though. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you, Marv. Loosen up.
Marv was just like looking between his little prized ration and the pistol, really weighing his options.
Oh, no.
And now she dies.
If I kill her, I can have all the rations.
It's
Ah.
true.
Now you're thinking like a survivor. No, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Starviver, get it right.
Yeah.
She like sort of rolls onto her back the way otter do and just
Oh.
like tosses rations into her mouth.
As you do that, there's a little bit of time before your ship or your shuttle arrives at the ship. You arrive to see what is Sal doing when everyone is finally arriving at the ship.
Sal is standing like at the door, so they press the button to like have it open, and he's just there. He's like
There you are.
slightly shaking back and forth. His whiskers are like very smoky. You guys, you're gonna want to have a seat. I have a play to put on.
And don't worry, Marv. It does not look like the rest of the ship is smoking. It's
That's
just
exactly
Sal.
what I was thinking about. Because usually when that image happens, it's Marv walking out of the smoke going, look, you don't want to go in there right now. Okay.
Have a seat. Have a seat. I got stuff to tell you.
Yay.
It's at that point you notice that Sal, that Parvati and Noelle have indeed joined the group. So I am going to fast forward a little bit as the remainder of the Deadbeats crew, the Deadbeats and Starvivors, relay to Sal Zoe's history of the planets Damiar and Yovo, and the reason behind the death whale and the origin of the corpse fleet. And Sal reveals to the rest of the crew the elements of the space station and how the corpse fleet have have entered the space station, and they are planning to haul this whole entire station itself to Corpse Fleet headquarters.
Via a dramatic interpretation, including incredible voice matching for the commander character and the admiral.
All right, you said it. Roll me performance.
Okay, well, maybe it'll make it better.
Maybe.
I
the
wrote
puppets, I like the
down word
puppets.
for word what Sam was saying, just in case I could just recite it back at y'all.
Fantastic.
That's a dirty 20.
Ooh,
Oh,
let's
nice.
go.
It's not a critical success, but it is indeed a success, and you are able to get the entire point across. And you're even, you know what? I'll give you a bonus. You're even able to get the voices right.
Yes, okay, good.
Let's go.
That's what I was going for. Ah, good.
Amazing. So you all know about the commander. Is there anything you wanted to discuss before you have Noelle unlock the drive?
I think we're ready for the big moment.
Well, okay, so here's
Oh.
one thing we should figure out first. Noelle, Pavid, whatever gets unlocked if you're in the room, we can't promise that there's stuff on there you can't unsee. So maybe decide now if you want to be around when we do that. I ain't gonna keep you from it, but I want you to have some options.
What you're saying we could be implicated in something? I mean, we're already here. Like,
Implicated or know things that maybe you don't want to know.
can you give me an example?
Well, that's just it. We don't even know. The whole point was to unlock this to see what's even on it. We're kind of, professionally stupid, so that's kind of what we were going to do. But
Right.
you want to have options. Because your whole life up until about 20 minutes ago was you not having options.
Right. God.
A tantalizing mystery, right?
It's really hard to just not, I gotta know, on the beach of Starfinder, perception is reality. And so I feel like if people perceive that we were with you, it doesn't matter really whether or not we were. And information is currency. So not knowing might protect me, but knowing might be lucrative. So in for a penny or a credit, in for a space pound.
I'm just going to look to the others to see if they have anything they want to add.
Let's do it.
Open that shit up.
And Marv will start setting this thing up. Because he's got to go fish it out of the bulkhead somewhere and start actually doing all the, USB to serial port back and forth shenanigans.
And Sal will put some paw sanitizer and claw sanitizer on, and he'll go up to Noelle and be like, I'll just do a little prick on your fingy. I won't even hurt.
Do you not have a medic on the crew?
Well, we used
she-
to, but
Well,
she's...
she works for Zoe.
Yeah.
You got her.
Oh, is that the new medical
The new
consultant?
hospital show. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, they really did not understand anatomy.
I don't think she even signed anything. I think just her OCD kind of kicked in and she wanted to correct them.
And God bless her
Perfectionism.
for that.
Hmm.
There's nothing more important to a story than verisimilitude.
Something about vermicelli because I'm still hungry. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. So you prick the hand. She puts her finger on the drive. There is a sample taken. There is a pause, and a green light turns on. The data is unlocked and accessible. what you see is logs from somebody sending a warning to the station of an incoming attack. It seems to be anonymous. They're not sure where or even how this long range message was able to get to them, but they were able to receive the message that a weapon attack from Eox was on its way. You also learn of the many communities, Elibrian communities, that started being established on the planet of Yovo. Many of these Elibrians were magical users, and as such, they had many different rituals listed in these files. This particular file was trying to find out how to expand a particular teleportation-esque circle to, instead of encompassing a few people, it encompasses an entire planet.
Wait, Galarian?
And it specifically talks about if a planet is in the astral plane, by all sense and terms, it technically doesn't exist for a weapon to attack. But you need stations in place in the physical world to anchor the planet in place so that it can come back into the astral plane. What they did to hide these stations was they would magically drive 2 asteroids to smash together and cover the station so that it would be hidden from anyone looking for it. And as far as you're aware, the last message that is received is good luck in the astral plane. We'll bring you home when we can.
Did they just leave them there?
Maybe everyone who could have brought them back died.
It was a long time ago.
Or maybe the corpse fleet got involved?
It's possible. There's a lot of missing details.
I mean, it seems like everyone that was on the station was dead and had been for a very long time. And it didn't really look like they had, like, suffocated or starved. It kind of just looked like it was like a flash.
Yeah, but the Admiral mentioned they are going to tow it back to headquarters. The the corpse fleet wants it.
The
So maybe
station.
they're gonna try to bring it back.
Yeah,
But
which makes me
how?
wonder.
But they don't even. I mean, this file was locked behind material. How would they even have access to that information?
Because
Maybe they don't. Maybe they just think that something else could be brought back with the technology that is on the station.
Or if
This-
Zoe's friend is still around.
that's if that's who the admiral is, he would know about how the whole thing works. He just didn't know where the station was until now.
We let them right to it.
They might
Okay.
have found it anyway.
So
Still,
then-
this distress call. Why? How could it be so recent?
I think it was just echoes through time and space.
How did you come upon this thing, anyways?
We were hired by a group, corporate group, really.
Who
mining-
got a distress call?
No, it wasn't even a distress call. It was like a weird signal. And then
Okay.
we got there and figured out why the signal was there. It was like almost like ripples in a pond. The distress call over time and space just kind of turned into the signal. Correct me if I'm wrong, team.
No, that's right. Or
I'm
we
gonna
cut
s-
clan holdings.
I'm gonna
That's
say
what's the
some
thing.
wild shit. What is the only other thing in our universe that and that we know of? Feel spoke them if you got them. Finish the song if you know lyrics. That just one day happened and then went away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're talking about Galarian.
I mean, I'm talking about the Gap, and I'm talking about
And
Galarian.
Galarian. Yeah.
They both line up.
No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
To
maybe.
be-
Oh, go ahead.
Just to be clear on the timeline, the death whale, because it's a thing that Zoe remembers, the death whale is something that happened pre-gap.
Pre-Gap.
Yeah, so the disappearance of Yovo and Damyar,
Okay.
and the death whale attack, that all happened pre-gap.
Got it.
Okay.
And that's what the
The station was
station was
orbiting
for.
around
Got it. Thank
Yovo.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you spell Yovo again? Sorry.
IOVO.
IOVO.
Got it. Thank you.
I think it's safe
So-
to say that we can't let this fall into the corpse fleet's hands.
So
Agreed.
what? We're gonna go tow it back? I mean, how do you suggest we do this? It's a whole ass space. Wait,
Oh.
I have an idea.
Go for it.
Is there a way to recreate this and send the corpse fleet away? Like, can we reactivate the space station, knowing what we know now, and target the corpse fleet and be like, you're off the island?
I like where your head's at. It's conniving. It's funny. It's ironic. It's cruel. I'm here for it.
That's good TV.
Yeah. I don't know if we could do that.
I don't know if we can either. It just
But-
seems like the
But
right
maybe
answer.
with all like the thing about teleportation, maybe we can just somehow get ourselves there. Just bypass everything. But I have a more important question.
What's that?
He looks at Parvati. You just said we. What's all that about? You coming with?
I mean, if you're gonna do some wild blindsides, I'm not gonna not be a part of them.
I mean, we see it, right? Yeah, I mean, we saw you shoot some people, so
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Hey.
I'm just a girl. I didn't shoot anyone.
Right.
I mean, a little.
we can literally go to the tapes.
But what if we didn't?
Noelle, do you want to continue on this wild roller coaster situation, or are you ready to tap out and see the wilds?
I mean, I kind of want to know what all happened here.
Yeah. Are you okay? This is a lot ancestrally.
What do you mean? I just figured out my boss was responsible for the planet being the way it is, and he's been trying to redeem himself by protecting us, but also using us as little entertaining circus acts. How would that be traumatizing?
I can't imagine.
Hmm.
Listen, if he feels guilty enough, we could get him to help us, maybe. So we could play into that.
Well, I can hold off. I can also hold off my wedding for a little bit to figure this out.
The wedding, the wedding with the fan, the wedding with Pav.
Whoa. What?
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 Y'all aren't actually involved.
No.
No.
Oh, that was
No.
TV. Oh,
No.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. You know, reality's a little wibbly wobbly for me sometimes.
What emotions am I getting off of her right now?
Off of who?
Noelle?
Off of Noelle.
Of Noelle. You can roll a perception to
Because I
figure that
don't
out if you
believe
want.
her. I feel like I'm getting a weird perception.
Vibes are off. Vibe check.
Is there no insight in this game?
No, it's
guess not.
it's like
Perception.
perception to read someone, to sense motive,
Okay.
basically.
Got it. Just sniff it out. Oh, it's up here. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
20.
Oh!
You do notice what I'll say is you'll notice she didn't answer what wedding, and she waited for you to answer yes or no before she said anything.
Oh no. I've made a terrible error.
And
One
now
that
she
you can
has
fix.
gone a little bit quiet.
Oh boy. On
Everyone else just
Survivor-
left the room while they do it.
On Survivor, sometimes you get blindsided. Oh no.
Drama never ends.
Returning this fall, season 51, baby.
It basically films itself.
Yeah.
Films itself. Oh no. Yeah, so she sort of notes this, and her like laughter about the whole thing just kind of like fades a little bit, and it gets a little quiet in the room. And then she says, yeah, so yeah, well if we're both in to the mission
Yeah,
that we're doing,
the
the mission that we're
yeah. Uh-huh.
if we're both into that,
We're
then
the mission we're both into, yeah.
great. So then
Great.
so we're in.
Great. So do we want to head on back to the station to the asteroid butt? It's what it looks like in my mind. It's the Tookus.
Sure.
Yeah,
No,
but
yeah,
are we
I get
married
it.
to that term? It's
No,
a
we're
little-
not married. Clearly, we're not
ungracious.
married. Do we want to head back there? I mean, I will say there were like armed corpse fleet people there, and it looks like there was a little bit of a zombie corpse fleet showdown, which is kind of interesting.
Well, the question is, what are we doing with it? Are we, blowing it up?
Well, would we want to try to bring it back? Is that too much for us?
Well, whatever it is, we can't let
Bring
the
what
corpse fleet
back?
get it.
The planet. If it's in the astral plane and this is like an anchor, we don't want the corpse fleet to get it because who knows what they're gonna do with it, right? Do we just want it not to be in their hands? But then who do we give it to?
Give a planet? You can't just give a planet full of people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do we?
I
do?
think what we can at least agree on is maybe the corpse fleet shouldn't get final say either fucking way.
No,
Exactly.
I
No.
totally get it. I just think, you also can't just put a planet in a system and be like, it's fine for gravity and science.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
a literal physics problem at that point, but that's something we can figure out after we prevent the bigger problem, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
I'm all here
Okay.
for the space Aesop's like this is Star Trek and everything, but we should figure out the main problem first.
Yeah.
Star Trek is the ancient show, pre-gap.
Pre-gap show.
Our moms really loved it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's it was for a different time.
It was the
Uh-uh.
only show they showed on the Vescarium.
I mean,
Oh my
Marv's old,
God.
so he watched the original, so it's fine.
Oh.
No, okay. So maybe I'm lost, but I don't really understand exactly how we do, like you were saying, maybe we teleport ourselves there. Is there Galarian?
No,
Is-
no, not teleport.
No.
We just get ourselves there. I don't know how to.
In
I
the
don't know
Sorry.
how I.
plane?
Marv, didn't you say that? Am I crazy?
I was just spitballing thoughts more about like if we're gonna do anything, that's how we kick in the door.
That's how I see. But we wouldn't be able to do it without the space station, right?
There's a lot of data to pour through. I was just sort of throwing out ideas without actually, thinking it through.
There are no
Yeah.
bad ideas in brainstorming. You could be wrong though. That's fine. No.
Can you please tell my storyteller for Savannah by Night that there are no bad ideas? Because I don't think he agrees with that every time.
Oh god.
Maybe Ellie just needs to have better ideas.
Oh shit.
Moving
Um,
on.
Shots fired. Sorry, Ellie. I don't know you. You seem lovely. Please don't hurt my friends.
Oh,
Okay.
trust me, they're not.
I mean,
Great. That sounds terrifying. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is be on the space station, right?
Yes.
yes.
And the
Okay.
rats. I mean, we at least are in the rats pockets.
What the
Y'all
fuck
remember
are
the
you
rats?
talking about?
There are rats on the station that
Okay.
know us.
Yeah, I shot
And to be honest, I don't know if I would have gotten back here if a rat didn't help me. So it's very possible that we could at least we have allies,
We need to
nasty
bring
little
snacks.
allies.
I have a lot of questions, but I'm going to choose not to ask them at this time.
It's okay. I'm a little disheveled.
Well, what we know is that the corpse fleet wants this station, and they're going to tow it within a week.
Do
So
we know if
they-
they've gotten there yet?
How long has it
well,
been?
I mean, when I was there, they were just gonna send. Let's see. Fine, we can see them. I'll send some cruisers to tow it to headquarters.
Okay.
And yeah, it was like a week or so.
Can I try and use my cool hacking abilities or computer's abilities to figure out how far they've gotten and what their ETA to this thing is? Can I try to get past their like firewalls and try to find that out?
If cruiser A is 30 light years
Yeah.
away, from
I
the
don't want to
station-
do the math.
You know what? You know what?
And if
This is-
Gregory buys 40
welcome-
watermelons,
Welcome to Deadbeats Algebra, where the
Oh,
true
God.
finale. You thought that the combat was gonna be against a final boss. No, it's against an algebra problem,
Oh
and
my
we're gonna work
God.
on it
God.
together. All right, everyone, let's solve for X.
Good
No, yeah, you can
Lord.
go ahead.
I think
You
you
can
mean
go ahead and-
Parvati's ex.
Which one, baby? All right, sorry.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Roll me a computer.
Yes.
Roll that
All right.
computers.
16.
6.
But
Can
what if I
aid
told
at
you I
that?
had a plus 9? Yeah. Feel free to aid. I don't know.
I
It's
don't know, man.
It's not gonna help you based on where that is.
Oh, but
Little hard.
But
Ah.
no, I
Wait,
have
hang
no
on,
but. It's
Let me check something. I have communalism, which I believe is it once per day or once per hour? Once per day. Okay, so I've already used it with our fumble with trying to stealthily try to snatch a blood sample. So
Great.
okay.
So
Same day.
that's
So it's
yeah,
same day. Never
yeah,
mind.
same day.
So that's a no then.
That's a no.
Sorry,
That's a
I had,
hard
to I had
no.
to check if it's once per hour or once per day or once
All-
per session. So
All this to say, rolling a 7 on the die wasn't good. Okay, got it.
So here's the thing.
hmm
It's a little difficult to hack comms on a like you don't have any access to corpse fleet
Totally.
like hack to get so you're kind of like guessing radio frequencies,
Yeah.
and a lot of it is kind of garbled. The unfortunate thing about being on the planet Eox is a lot of the frequencies are owned by Zoe Media, so you're getting a lot of different radio channels. But here's a thing that you do know, and that is the Nova Rush does have a drift engine, and flying through the drift, it would probably take you about 2 to 3 days to get to that coordinate. Because the other complication is you might think like, oh, it'll take a week for them to get there. You actually, the corpse fleet is by design well hidden, so it's not like you can just be like, oh yeah, and that's where the corpse fleet hangs out,
Yeah, we don't
because
know.
otherwise they would not be staying there very long.
Yeah.
So you know that much at the very least. But
what
it's
do
also
we-
complicated by the fact that Sal's teleportation is like, this is what happened at this time. I also don't know when that was.
Okay. So, I guess my follow-up question is, if we take the drift, we get there in 2 days, but we won't know if that gets us there after the corpse fleet. Do we know what kind of stuff is available on the space station? Like what kind of engines it has?
oof.
Did we get a sense of like weapons or engines or?
So you encountered a projector room. You encountered a like hydroponics bay. You encountered a control room of some sort, and you encountered like a bunk area. As far as you're aware, you didn't encounter a like weapons platform of any sort. I would say with that information, you could roll me a society and add a +2 for you having like explored the space station. So you're working from your known memory of it.
Okay. Society or junker or anything like that, but same roll.
Yeah, I would say society for in this case.
Okay.
Can I provide the help action on the society roll? Because I'm
Sure.
trained in it.
Then yeah, so add a +1 on top of that, Marv.
Not great. It's a 15 with the help.
It's enough for you to feel like this was the type of this at the very least, it was meant for people to like live on it, but you also remember that most of the weaponry that was there was not like, it was like pistols and like old swords. None of it is the type of stuff that like, if your base is getting invaded, you have a variety of high powered weapons to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Um,
So it was less like small arms and more like, where's the phasers and artillery and torpedoes?
No,
Like, there's nothing like
that's
that.
what I so
Okay.
that's what I'm saying, is that if you did have that, you would also have soldiers manning it
Mhm.
who
Yeah.
would be able to defend it if it
Yeah.
was being
Just double check.
attacked, if it was being boarded. Yeah.
Okay.
With the
Yeah.
drive that we have, that came from this thing, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Can I interface with the drive to see if I can like somehow use it to access and activate systems from here remotely?
Yeah, I would say roll a computers check, and Noelle's not trained in computers.
I am, and with aid, because of a feat I have, I can add +4.
Huzzah. I
Amazing.
love that.
Use it.
I
Great.
accept it.
Go for it.
Okay.
I think I have to roll first
Oh.
to be able to add to that. But
Hell yeah. I'm already at a
Yeah.
26, so let me know if I get that 4 to
Damn.
get to
Yeah.
DC
Yeah.
30, baby.
Yeah. No, I would say Marv, don't worry about rolling for that. So yeah, that is gonna be a crit success. So first of all, what you do know is anything you can do related to the planet does require you to be at the station. What you also know, and what you're also able to like, as you're able to do a bigger deep dive into it, and you have like a technical expert helping you like decode a lot of it, you realize that this drive not only holds all of this data, but it also contains the data and that needs to be inserted into the console
It's the key.
to initiate the process.
kind of what I figured.
Okay.
So
Well, they're not
you might
gonna be
have
able
led
to-
the yeah.
Yeah. They're not going to be able to do anything with it once they get there.
That's good.
The
Remove
question
the
is
ammunition from the blaster.
just if we can get there first. My feeling is I'm going to activate whatever engines this thing has and start just moving it from where the corpse fleet thinks it is as fast as I can to somewhere else that we know. They might be able to figure it out because they might be tracking it or whatever, but they'll still have to travel. So I'll move it towards us, and then
Just to be clear,
then we'll-
you're not at the station, so you're gonna need controlling it remotely is not necessarily
Sorry,
possible.
I thought you just meant the part where we delete things from the universe. It has to be local. I didn't know that
It's
all
the
of
key
it
to
wasn't.
turn on all of it.
Understood.
It's the
Yeah.
keys to activate. So you do know that can bring back the planet, but it would need to be at the station. But yes, anything you control has to be done
At the station. Okay.
At the station.
I return my time. whatever they say.
Yield your time.
I yield my time.
I say we go for it. We just we get there as fast as we can, and see if we can stop them. I guess I should have looked at like a calendar when I was there.
Well, if this is where I die.
It might not be, so that's good.
Well, at least I'm around friends.
I just, and Noelle turns to you and just goes, "Can I just give you a script on the things not to say?" before we go into a really important mission?
I mean, you saw me try to be on you know the
You're
silver
much better
screen.
live. You're much better live.
Yeah, I tend to do better without a script, but neither
Me
here nor
too.
there. I'm not really.
Okay.
You know what? Forget it. Forget it. I'm not a TV personality.
So with that, you power up the engines and you prepare the Nova Rush to rush. Laugh track? Laugh track? Do we have a laugh track?
We do not.
It's on
Um,
layaway.
I love how you guys did it, and I was like, we do not. Like we
We
do
do
not
not.
have a laugh.
We do not, but this is now the audio that we will be recording. So when I do have a laugh track, that's the sound that will play. So thank you. Thank you, Parker and Kitty, for
It's
contributing to the laugh track.
it's very funny.
Perfect.
I want our money back.
Y'all, we're getting paid.
All right. So, you all enter the drift and you head over towards the butthole asteroid, as it is now known.
Oh, the asteroid! It was right there.
It's right
in front of
there.
our faces.
You know what? This is a great time for break. We're just gonna get
Where-
ready to do that.
Crater. I
Is
hardly know her.
Is that asteroid about to break wind, or what are we doing here?
Okay, we're gonna go on break and then we'll see what happens with the rest of our team at this station. We'll see you at the top of the hour. Don't change that channel. We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back. Our intrepid adventurers are currently en route to the space station via the drift. Now they do have a couple of days to prepare for what's ahead. So is there anything any of you are doing? In fact, I'll just go round robin of anything anyone is doing to prepare for the upcoming shenanigans that will undoubtedly ensue. And I'll go ahead and start clockwise with Thorchet.
I don't have anything quite yet. If I think of something, I will let you know.
Thorcha will spend the 2 days sitting there thinking about what she could be doing to prep. Got it. Okay. Marv. I can't hear you.
Couple things. So, given that us racing there and having a Tonka tough little ship
Mhm. Yeah,
might
yeah.
be a good thing. And our weapons were kind of more suggestions last time around, right?
Well, when they were fighting in a big old cruiser, certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even trying to soup those up is maybe a bit of a non-starter because it might, instead of doing 0 damage, it might do 1 damage kind of thing. So it might be a little useless. Maybe just making sure the engines and the shields are more robust than what we had before.
Nice.
If I have other time, it would be maybe like trying to spend some time working on people's weapons to try and soup them up, like their personal weapons.
Cool.
Oh,
In that case, let's start with the crafting to see what you can do for the engines and shields and see
Got it.
what you get out of that.
Cool. So just a quick thing for our viewers. We have some channel points. They could help us out. They could doom us. It's really up to you. And I bring this up for no other reason than I'm about to roll. That is a 24.
Okay. What I will say is that with a 24, I will get that you really understood kind of the um what the lessons were from your last encounter. And you were able to soup up the engines and shields. So what I'll say that means in this case is, since you're working on that, the AC of the ship overall is going to be a little higher. And I am going to add any piloting checks y'all end up doing with the ship's boosted engines for this run. We're going to add a +3 to the piloting check.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank
If
you.
it was a critical success, I would have said you had all the time to do all of that and do all the weapons. I will say with a success, you have time to maybe do something a little with one party member's weapon.
Got it.
You choose.
Who feels underserved by their weapon?
I have the one scatter gun, and it's got like a 15-foot, cone. So like those are my ranged weapons. Like that's it.
It only goes 15.
It only goes
But-
15 feet. Yeah,
Do you have
it's a cone,
a melee weapon too?
I do. Yeah, I have the dueling sword. Yeah.
Okay. And Parvati, what do you have?
Oh, well, I've got a laser pistol, a knife, a force needle, and a dark vision visor. And I don't know, really, the dark vision is just to give me dark vision.
Mhm.
It's not really a weapon. So it's really, as far as like weapons specifically, not just tech in general, I would say it's either the knife or the laser pistol. But if I'm close to something, something's gone terribly wrong.
And you were hacking some stuff last time, like mid combat. So okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think maybe Thorcha might need a little bit of range.
I would put it on Thorcha for sure.
So I don't know if we could do something to convert or extend the effective range of the scattergun.
Let me see.
It is a cone. It is an area weapon for a cone. So that's probably why it has a very short range.
Mm-hmm. Now, follow me on this for just a moment.
Uh-huh.
What if we change the type of rounds that are being used so that they actually go a little bit further? So it's a bigger cone. Some people
Or
have
modifying-
fuck you money, some people have fuck you gun.
Or modifying the barrel in some way.
Or, narrowing the cone but more range, if that's the trade-off.
Let's see.
Who's to say?
Or instead of shooting bullets, it wins the campaign.
Okay, well, hang on.
I think we can find a compromise between those two things. Between literally circumventing the entire game.
Yeah.
I would like to install the easy button from the Staples commercials.
I would like a guided tour of this episode.
Now, hear me out on this.
I'm hearing.
I totally understand the range question.
Yeah.
I will also say that part of the reason that Thorcha has an issue with the range is because she can move 15 feet at a time with the
That is true.
armor that she
Hmm.
has.
It's true.
Ooh, if
What
we
I
can make it
could
lighter armor.
say, what I could say is I could have you with this success give Thorcha a mobility enhancer, which would reduce the armor speed penalty by 5 feet.
Ooh.
Whatever
my
Thorcha would like to do here.
Oof, I'm not gonna lie. Having 20 feet of movement back would be so good right now.
I think we found the winner.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was beautiful as the day I lost you. Thank you. Oh my god.
Yes.
Like I've never had a character that had like reduced speed in this way, and like you never really know how it feels to miss it until
I need you to know,
miss it.
as someone who has always felt slow moving at 20 feet in any game whatsoever, just every time you were like, and I move 15 feet, I'm like, ugh.
I know.
That made me feel bad.
I am the
okay.
walking tank.
Yeah. All right. So that's everything that Marv is able to do. Sal.
Sal is going to be kind of poring over his tarot cards. And if like Parvati and Noelle are sitting down at any point, he'll come over and have them pick a card. Parvati,
Are you sitting down at any point?
Oh, absolutely. I'm sitting down at any point. Yeah. And she goes, so what is all this anyways?
My aunt gave them to me a while back, like before we were released, before we were free. And it's you know, it's kind of followed me around, and it's sometimes super helpful, but sometimes you pull things like this guy. This is Giuseppe, and he's all about kind of following your bliss, you know. It's sometimes it's deep, sometimes it's Giuseppe. It's a pretty helpful thing to have. I don't know where she got all the cards; they're kind of random. But would you like me to do a reading for you?
I am sat, as the kids say.
All right, and he'll like fan the cards out for you.
Yeah. She says, all right, and how many of these am I grabbing here?
Yeah, let's just do one. We just met.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, well, we have the lovers.
Oh.
Now, I know what you're thinking. This has nothing to do with romantic love. It could.
You didn't have that tucked up your sleeve, doll, did you?
No, I got nothing
Just
off my
waiting
sleeves.
for me to sit down.
Not at all.
Oh,
Not at all.
okay.
This is
Oh, okay. All right.
It's about, well, it's kind of a holy mirror, as they say. You look in the mirror at another person and you see things about them that you like. And the things that you like about them are things that you also like about yourself. And of course, there's the converse side of it. It's you look in a mirror at your friend, the things you don't like about them, or maybe some of the things you don't like about yourself. And it's kind of a choosing of a reflection. So, yeah, I just think it's interesting. I mean, it could also be about romantic love. Some people probably think that. But I think it's all about loving yourself and knowing yourself and making choices based on the you of it all.
Well, I don't really know how to put that in practice right now, Sal.
Me either. And then Noelle, I got this one for you. This is the Queen of the Strays. And kind of on the nose, this one, I guess. But you're a leader. You're a leader for those that have been, well, strays. Folks without a home. You provide hope. You provide community. And you're a beacon of light. It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm I'm also not sure how to use that in practice in this
Yeah, it's all
sense.
theoretical.
That's true.
You know,
You're very strong and tough. Both of yous, very strong and tough.
I think what Sal means, baby, is that you don't have to do anything, Noelle.
You don't
just,
have to. You don't
you
have
ju-
to call me that anymore. The show's done.
Sorry, it was more like a neutral baby, like the way I talk to anyone, but not
Right,
just anyone
no.
because it's you. No, but you shine is what
yeah.
I'm trying to. Fuck, god damn
Right.
it. Okay. This is awkward, and
Should I go?
no, Sal,
just the
no.
cat's right there.
No.
I
No.
I don't want to get in the middle of.
No, I'm the asshole. I'll go, she says, and she like begins to get up.
I right. I'm so sorry.
Sal, can we have a minute?
Yeah, totally. I'm gone. I'm out of here. And he like
And Sal
pats-
poofs
pats
away,
you. He
poofs
poofs
away to
into
the
another
astral
plane.
Away from here, away from this place.
The one time that Sal has actually meant to poof out of existence actually is
Please,
able to.
let it be
Oh my
tonight.
God.
Let me out of here. That's so funny. Okay, so so she kind of like waits for Sal to have poofed, and she says, "No." She says, "Noelle, I get the feeling that you've been holding out on me."
How holding out how?
Well, when I've voted with you how many times, I've chosen to trust you how many times, I know when it's not all there, doll.
Roll me a diplomacy and add a +2 because of your previous relationship with Noelle.
24 altogether.
Great. Well, I did have a couple of white lies.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, listen, if I had known how you feel, I mean, we might have handled things a little differently, don't you think? Don't you think I deserved that opportunity?
But we wouldn't have gotten out of the contract if we...
Well, the only difference I see is that you didn't tell me, like, that you didn't have feelings for this fan, Like this was always kind of a ploy just to get out of things. So
There's
why
no
not just
fan. I made the
Okay.
whole thing up.
you wait. Why did you make this up? Why did you make that up?
So that we had a reason to publicly break up and we could get out of the contract. I needed you to also believe it so that they didn't suspect anything.
Right. Oh boy. I'm not gonna get a hero edit on this, I don't think. I'm really butchering it. Okay. Here's the thing. You are brilliant, and you are probably the only person I think on any of the beaches we ever played on that ever really was a threat. And I decided to hang with the threat rather than to hang you out to dry. And I have never regretted that because game recognizes game. And I think our alliance is pretty powerful. And I don't see why it has to stop just because the cameras stopped rolling.
I initially was doing the keep your friends close, enemies closer tactic when getting to allying with you. I was it was something that I was enjoying, and then they made a whole spectacle of it, and I really wasn't sure which direction we were going until I just knew I had to get us out of so media before we could, well, even have the conversation to begin with.
It still doesn't tell me why you didn't speak up. I mean, you've had like at least a day. You couldn't have said, "Hey, Parv, let's chat." You were just going to let me think that you had this fan enthralled. You weren't going to shoot your shot.
Honestly, well, I was afraid of I was afraid I was going to shoot my shot and get voted off the ship. I can pull any tactic on anyone, and yet I'm still afraid to ask the basic questions.
Well, I think if you want to form an alliance with me beyond, the beach, I could be very, very into that.
Well, maybe if we maybe we can talk more after we get out of this situation.
Talk less, she says, and smooches her.
Oh. Yay.
And we'll zoom out into the exterior of the ship in that moment. All right. Oh, Parvati, was there anything you wanted to do in the meantime?
I was
in the next couple of days?
I had other plans actually. than changing my life. But no, I am gonna ask you something insane, and I'm fully prepared for you to be like, girl, what? I want to make some nanobots.
Lit.
I love bananas.
Go on.
Okay.
I love banana boats.
I would like to like roll to program some little like shitty little bots that can be shot out of our ship like as ordnance at another vessel, so that maybe I might be allowed to perform computers like hacking checks on other ships.
I like how if this goes wrong, you effectively cast gray goo on the universe.
It's either goo or
I,
get goo. No, never mind.
Oh God.
No, God. That's not. never
Go
mind.
on.
No.
Don't-
Damn
I
it,
will
Sal,
not.
they're winner PG rating.
And before you
Yeah,
ask,
wow, Sal, come on.
before you ask, no, I don't have anything on my character sheet that says I can do this.
Don't worry. I assumed this was someone who's been in a movie studio for a little too long and was like, I've seen the other science fiction shows they've shot.
I can
There's
just
definitely
make...
an episode where they just made some nanobots. I'm so excited to see what happens here.
Guys,
that's so
where's your
funny.
turbo encabulator?
Where's the phalange?
The
Where's
The amount of
where's the
names-
capacitor?
The amount of names that the amount of names I imagine Parvati says as names for a ship that just
Yeah.
makes Marv
No, she's just like,
cringe.
she's like, where's the mizzen port soul bunk?
I just imagine he like puts a hand on Parvati's
Where's
shoulder.
the winkler? I need the winkler.
Henry or otherwise.
Well,
Who's that?
other.
Okay, we got
Okay.
like 15 minutes before like the universe ends, so I'm gonna walk
Okay,
you through
okay.
how ships work.
Okay.
Incredible.
Okay.
I knew there was an aft. I love aft. No, I'm kidding.
Looks
I
over at
love
Noelle.
lamp.
This was a choice, by the way, and you chose wrong.
Okay. I'm torn between crafting and computers.
Oh,
How are your crafting and computers?
my computers is great. It's a +9.
Okay.
My crafting is a +2. So
Okay. Cool,
you
cool,
can
cool, cool.
see why
You
I
can
should
see
be
where
allowed
you're
to do
leaning.
this.
Yeah.
Please, is that helping?
Oh man, it's helping so much. It's helping me determine where the DC is at.
Oh, no.
All right. I'm gonna have you do 2 rolls. The first one
That's-
is a The first one is a crafting roll
I
to see
I
how
plead
these
the fifth.
how these looks.
I don't think this is
No,
gonna go
it's gonna
well.
be fine. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, look
But
at
Daddy,
me. Look at me.
please.
Look at
Can I
me. It's
help?
gonna be
Can I
fine.
help?
Look at it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, does somebody want to
I
help
help?
me be
Yes,
crafty?
you can aid and give a +1 to that.
Okay. Is no one good at crafting in this group?
And Marv is, but I feel like
I'm busy during over the course
Okay,
of this.
okay.
yeah.
All right, you know what? Nanobots, let's go. How hard could it be? That's a 20 plus the help bonus.
21.
21, baby.
I just want to say I thoroughly enjoy the idea that like Marv is like has like a big old mask on, drilling something like a laser cutter and in that, and just sees like Parvati with like a box of materials and a hammer walking to the workbench.
I have a hot glue gun. That's my +1 assistance.
Amazing. He's like, what are you doing? We're like, no.
Look, I know you're used to the televised world, but you can't just vajazzle your way through this.
Wow, that's sexist. She says as she like
I'm not hearing a no.
she places a small little like gem on one of them. She's like, yeah, that's for the fractalization of that's how they do it. All right.
To everyone's relief, the workbench does not explode. And you're able to craft a few of these little kind of nanobot things. Now, whether they can be programmed is a matter for your second roll, your
Okay.
computer's check.
What's the worst that could happen? I'm good at this one. All right, let's go. 19.
Okay.
But in my defense, no. That's
The good news is they are programmable, and you notice you are able to control them. However, you are guessing that you're already getting like a little bit of a spotty range from them. If you were to shoot these at another ship, you would have to be pretty close to the ship, like
okay.
almost boarding range of the ship, in order to be able to remotely control the nano machines.
Okay. Noted.
Which is fine. What problems does anyone ever have from putting their ship? It's actually usually the problem is you're too far away and you just get shot to pieces.
Yeah.
You actually want to get closer.
Yeah. Absolutely. Obviously. So close.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I rest my case, Your Honor.
All right. Any last things anyone wants to do before you approach the station?
I think I thought of something.
Great, Thorcha.
So,
please don't tell
Thorcha's
me you're trying to build nanobots.
no, it's gonna be something a little bit more attainable than that.
Wow. I used my
Thorcha-
imagination. I am an envoy, friend. Need I remind you?
Thorcha's waiting
And
behind Parvati
yes.
with her own hammer and her own set of supplies.
So good.
Good eye.
Marv sweats more. He doesn't know why.
Can you pass me the sheet? I want to sign up for it.
For the work.
So, Thorcha's gonna spend her time taking care of her armor. She's going to polish it. She's going to install the deflecting shield that she got from the Ulrika company. She's gonna check those mobility enhancers. Thank you so much, Marv. And really get it shining. Like, her old armor was like this sandblasted, like worn, like very lived in armor, and now there's this wonderful lustrous, like matte slate gray sort of color to it, and of course there's a helmet and a visor, and like a visor that is shaped to accommodate her bug eyes. Yeah, I think she's going to do something that she hasn't done in a very long time, and that's taking pride in taking care of the things that she has.
Nice. Shows how tactics brain I was. It was like, and I'm gonna shine it so that next time I blind everyone with its glowingness. But you do see, like, you almost, when you all see like the Thorcha getting ready to board the station, you see like you see how like cleaning the armor and like making it look like brand new gives you a look of a soldier in their prime. And it's almost like a lot of Thorch's other features seem to also de-age in combination with the armor itself. Almost as if like it's like looking good for one final time, one final ride, last mission before
Hey,
retirement,
what the
before
fuck?
retirement, before you get to just
Sam.
no.
Sam.
Not for nothing, but do you have like a next of kin we need to be notifying about nothing?
I'll get back to you.
I
on
mean,
that. I mean,
I was-
I do know someone, but I think that's out of the question right now.
I think technically you met her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all approach, warp out of the drift, and arrive at the space station. What you see was a bunch of like debris of like the various asteroids and other planetary bodies that usually make up the diaspora, the asteroid belt in there. But you do also notice the remnants of ships. And when I say remnants, I mean there was definitely a battle here. You see a couple of corpse fleet ships, no like big cruisers or anything like that. What you also see are other ships that aren't corpse fleet. And you see them kind of broken along in clearly what was a pitched battle outside of the asteroid.
Can I zoom in and enhance on some of the other ships to see if I notice like a bumper sticker?
A bumper.
Any
Someone's
sort of
face VIN.
identifying. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like
an
I love Absalom, and it's just like
I have the
Absalom's
USS.
the
I have so
bomb.
much to live for.
yeah.
Castra
my
Vel
son is
Vel
a-
Vel.
My son is a Peace Watch graduate.
Logic Lucky.
Yes.
My other ride is your space mom. No.
Get off my asteroid.
You're still trying to make asteroid happen, and I love
Yeah,
that for all of
It
really.
has
us.
to happen. It has to happen.
I think you should never give up on your dreams. I think. we should
Thank
make this
you.
happen.
Thank you so much.
You have my full support.
I
Okay,
appreciate it.
so we zoom and enhance.
Zoom and enhance.
You see the logo for Ulrika Clan Holdings.
I had a feeling. Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I don't get it.
We already got
They're
paid.
who we were working for when we went to look at the
Oh,
space station in the first place.
so who
Fools.
won? I mean, looks like there were losses on both sides, right?
Well, when I was inside the space station, it was pretty clear that it was a corpse win. Or
Sorry.
that they just got access to it first.
Oh, and now they've gone back to get more people to come and get it, or they haven't towed it
They
yet?
well they said that there was going to be one guy and his people staying there. He was a disgrace because he couldn't
Okay.
find us. And then they're going to call other people to tow it.
Right. So we are probably gonna have to face off against them if we try to get on board, eh?
Most
Okay.
likely, yes.
Got it. Everybody else already figured this out, but I'm really feeling like a genius at this
You're
point.
doing a great job.
Um,
So, like, last chance to back out now because there's no like retakes, there's no waifu team, no
Yeah, I mean,
re-edits.
you want to go drop me off on Absalom right now, or you want to? No,
I mean,
we're here.
airlock, long walk.
Yeah, no. I think this is what we're doing.
All right, here we go. Who's piloting?
I was about to ask, like, who has the highest piloting?
Not me.
I
Been-
hate to even suggest that it could be me, but does anyone have any piloting at all?
I'm at
I
a
got it.
+5.
I'm at a -2.
Okay. I'm at a
Great.
+1, so I
As
should
am I.
be
Great
right.
news! I'm gonna
Marv.
say Noelle knows how to fly.
Oh yay!
I mean, some actors learn like dancing or
Yeah, horse
fencing.
riding.
You know, maybe Noelle learned some from piloting for
Yeah, yeah.
like Space Top Gun.
Yeah, there you go.
Spop done.
Yeah,
Gonna-
the over laser, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's also
Overblast.
yeah. There's also space beach volleyball happening at one point. So
Hold on,
they're all in
let's
jeans.
spend some
They're all in
time talking
jeans.
about this.
yeah, exactly.
For some reason, they're just singing "Surrender, Surrender,
Surrender, why are you dude
Oh.
bros and beach babes?
Man, that really took it back to our first Starfinder game. Anyways,
Okay. So, Noelle will kind of follow your lead on terms of how you want to do this. In terms of like, do you want to try to like stealthily go in and not draw attention, or do you want to use like your engines to just be like, let's just get in there as fast as possible? Or another option, secret third option, or fourth option.
well, I got
Or
these
option
bots,
Z.
so I think we're good.
I mean, it would be kind of funny to sneak up to one of these ships, do the little nanobot shenanigans, and then race report.
That'd
If
be
you
a
want to
great
do like a
idea.
best of both
I love
worlds.
Yeah,
love it.
let's do that.
Great.
Sneaky.
Okay. So I'm gonna have Noelle do a piloting check to try to get to the other ship unnoticed.
Is there any way I can aid this by like,
I will
being in
say you
danger and
already-
modulating? Okay.
I will say already you've added a +3 with the additions
Yes.
you've made to the engines.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Gian.
Also, this is what she rolled.
Oh my god, we are the
That's
wind.
my bald alien girlfriend. Oh yeah.
Happy
Well,
Pride.
it makes her more aerodynamic, so you know. The
Yeah,
pilot,
there you
it
go.
makes
That's
sense.
true.
So you smoothly go up to this ship, and you notice that the ship doesn't seem to be alerted or anything like that. It is a corpse fleet ship. It doesn't seem to be alerted. In fact, like you kind of notice looking out the viewport, you notice it has one of those like gunnery stations where it's like a little dome coming out of the ship, and someone else will manually control the
Mhm.
gun. And you do notice there's a corpse fleet soldier just kind of like scrolling on his data pad.
Literally doom scrolling.
Literally doom scrolling.
Huh.
and not even
Amazing.
aware that a ship has just like thrown up next, like in point blank range of his gunnery station. Okay, now what's gonna happen is someone is going to use the Nova Russia's weapons
To paintball spackle some nanobots all over the side of this thing.
yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm so excited.
Homemade nanobots. All right, baby.
Holy
Just
How-
like Nano used to make.
Just like
Nano.
I
Grandma
am dead.
Nano.
All right. All
I've
right,
never been
you
prouder
win.
of you.
You win the
All right, who
game.
wants to be our gunner for this round?
What does that entail?
I think I got it.
Oh yeah, you should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, Thorcha, go. I'm your
Go
magic
ahead
officer,
and
I
make
think.
a ranged attack. It's going to be a +7 to the ranged attack.
Beautiful. Okay.
So you're not
Here we
adding
go.
any of your additions. You're just adding that.
Okay. That is a. I might use a hero point for that one. That was a
can't
12.
wait.
Do it.
All right, here we go. Okay, better. 16.
Okay. Good news. It does hit the ship.
Bad news.
Bad news. It hits that gunnery station where that gunner was. And so you just see it like the gun aim and go boop, and then it just onto the dome,
Yeah.
and the guy looks up and he sees that, and then he sees the like nanobots
goop.
start to scramble
Yeah.
away as they start to
Yeah.
go inside the ship, and at that point he notices the big ship right next to him.
Uh-oh.
And he like scrambles, throws his phone, and like gets on comms, and you notice the entire ship starting to activate as everyone's suddenly noticing the ship right to their left.
Two things. One, we just did Top Gun when they did the overhead.
Yeah, in the
canopy to
picture.
canopy. And then our
Amazing.
space bug did a like bug against the windshield splat of this
Yeah.
guy's gunnery station.
Yeah.
And now we're about to do a flyby by that.
Yeah,
that
we're about to
station
buzz
down
the
there.
tower. This is
We're
amazing.
about to buzz
and
the
I'm here
tower.
for it. Somehow the ship was able to do double birds.
Okay.
Legally distinct.
Yeah.
Spenny Boggins song.
All right, I
Yeah.
am gonna say that because the nanobots have to find time to get, because what is, sorry, I'm so sorry, I forgot to even ask this. What is the wonderful, brilliant plan for using the nanobots on the ship? What is their intended target
Future C4 is what they're made out of. They
on the
just-
ship that they're entering?
I just kind of thought it would be cool to have them. I didn't think.
You didn't think we'd make it this far.
I never thought you were gonna let me do it in the first place.
What are they programmed to do?
You gave us a literal Chekhov's gun, and you expected us not to fire it immediately?
I know. Okay.
I thought you
okay.
said you played RPGs before.
So many.
I have. I genuinely was like, this will happen later, and then it was the first thing we did. Oh boy. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. I think it would be great if, okay, what would be, if it like depowered their bridge, like if everything started doing like a
Windows
software
update.
Windows update.
Yeah. So basically,
Great idea.
like shutting down the generator for a second, so they need
Yeah.
to turn it back on again. Okay, great. So with where it landed, it is going to take a round for the nanobots
Totally
to actually get to the station. So the it is going to shoot at the gunner's finally gonna get
Yeah.
his shit together
Does
and
he have
aim
like
at
the
the-
windshield wipers on it? Because I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
he
yeah,
should be at a
exactly.
negative here.
He's also flustered, but he did
Slightly
roll high enough
aroused.
to hit. That is only 6 damage to the ship. Don't worry, that's not enough to just. Wait, let me
How
just make
much
sure.
ship do we have?
I hope
That's a good
there's
question.
more.
Ooh, you
It
had
was-
6.
it-
Oh.
Yeah, but do we have like
Plus-
7 total or?
Yeah, how many
Plus-
ships?
And let's see. Oh, you're
So we find out like it's
fine.
made out of explodium.
You're fine. It hit your shield first, which absorbed 5 of the damage, and then you have 26 hit points total, so you lost 1 hit point. Because the shields absorb some of it. See, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about the fact that that was a D12 I rolled.
It doesn't seem
fine.
fine. It doesn't.
It's fine.
It doesn't. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. We got the nanobots. It's fine.
Now
The
I'm saying
What's important is the nanobots are inside the ship now. That's what's
Yes.
important.
What's important
you know
is
I've
that
watched
we
Independence
delivered
Day,
the payload.
and they were kind of stuck there for a while.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, it worked. Maybe.
You're
It
you're
is
right.
yet to work.
Yeah.
It has
Might
been
work.
deployed. It has yet to work.
It is in the process
you-
of coming to fruition.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Now, what I'm saying is, I feel like that earned us a surprise round, if there is such a thing.
Yeah. I think that's a
Sure.
fair negotiation.
Sure. I mean, their AC is definitely going to be reduced after attempting that before. So I'm gonna have so the ship itself has 3 actions it can do. Just noting that shooting will be 2 actions. If there's anything you all want to collectively try to do to use actions in this space and time, I'm happy for you to chat about it.
I think we should make more nanobots. I'm kidding.
Yeah, 1 round, just make one
I'll-
action, make more nanobots.
Get out the hot glue gun. Do we want to just beeline
Book
it
it?
and
I think we book it.
serpentine?
I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah,
probably
I think
for the
yeah,
best.
speed is
just
on our side at this
evasive
point.
maneuver.
The more that they are booting themselves up, getting ready to chase us down, the faster we should move. You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. The
Maybe
other
by then we
thing,
get the nanobots to chomp on their wires.
maybe,
Exactly.
maybe
Whatever.
by then anything we've done will have mattered. We
I
approaching.
admire your hope.
You gotta have faith, baby. So the question that I do have though is how if they're aware of us and chasing us, and we land this ship and get off the ship, they could just destroy the ship.
Okay.
And then what? Then we're sitting
you
ducks.
you also have to note that the nanobots haven't attacked the generator yet. So if they do, they are currently floating through space in an area well known for having asteroids that can hit your ship at any moment. So the major thing to note is that this is assuming they restart their ship in time to not get like smashed to smithereens
Okay.
by
worry
various
about
debris.
that. probably.
Boss, a lot of sparks on this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the good news is it looks like the other ships that are around haven't noticed you yet.
Incredible.
Okay,
So,
so
should
you
we
want
try to fly casual back? Or to the no, we go fast.
Like evasive maneuvers as much as we can.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do some evasive maneuvers with Noelle running it. Okay.
When
When
ship shields get hit, do those
will still
shield
regain.
hit points come back?
Yeah, there's-
or
shield hit
Okay.
points will regain every round. Yeah.
okay, got it.
So it won't
Awesome.
regain to full. So your shields are at 5. They'll regain 3 HP each round.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do have a bit of a buffer
Gotcha.
each time. All right. So you are making your way towards the asteroid. Unfortunately, it is not quite enough. Noelle's maneuvers are not quite enough to like shake off the targeting system of the actual area, so of the other ship. So here we go. This is for all the marbles. Parvati, please make me
Oh no.
a computer's check to find out if those nanobots succeed in their mission.
Come on,
Okay.
nanobots, you can do it, little guys.
Nanobots.
23?
Nanobot.
The ship starts moving towards you and readies up their weapons, and then starts tilting and listing as all the weapons and engines start powering down.
Yes.
And it is flowing through space, and you see one of the other ships actually sees that happen and goes over to give help to the ship
Yeah.
that's currently floating. So what you have now provided is a big ol' distraction.
Yeah.
So everyone else is focused on that
Incredible.
floating ship instead of yours. I'll
We
give a
did
hero
it.
point to Parvati for
Yay!
coming up with such a great plan that was well thought out and well, like, just like, wow, really
Obviously.
thinking 20
4D
steps
chess.
ahead.
Yeah.
True.
She
Wasn't
True
my plan to do what we're doing now?
Mhm.
Hey,
Oh, that's right. Marv, give Parvati a hero point.
we all contributed something.
I didn't
shot
do
the
shit.
nanomachines.
Let's
Parvati
be-
made them.
Yeah, no,
Let's
Marv
be
also
honest.
Marv does also get a hero point for coming up with the plan to actually use Parvati's nanobots.
That is true. That is true.
true.
No, it was a team effort. Every alliance has at least two. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
beautiful.
Anyways,
don't
but I
trust
do
that one.
accept. Yeah, so
Just
she
the
she
aside.
gets
No.
she
No.
she gets on comms and she's like, immunity idols deployed.
Also note, it's like a small ship, so like you're doing the comms and everyone's like 10 feet that way.
Weirdly, it's not actually
Incredible.
playing in our ship, it's playing in theirs.
And
Oh.
there's-
You have been voted off the space
It's
island.
just Amazing.
All right.
Oh my god.
You approach the space station.
The tribe has spoken. Just sorry.
There are no other ships around, but you do notice there's another ship that's docked to one of the other ports of entry to the station itself. Now, how do you all want to enter the station?
I have an idea. I have a really dumb idea.
Marv's idea.
This is
Yeah,
gonna be
just
out of
know,
character because it's
If
just
this
kind of
doesn't,
silly.
if this does terribly, this is Marv's idea. Just so
Mhm.
everyone
Yeah.
We could, and follow me on this,
Mhm.
blow up the parked ship and then dock.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Because if they have any reinforcements on there that are just like, hey, I'm going to stay here and pilot the ship in case we need to go. Oh, no, I don't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
great.
Though
Marv,
people might come running. We
I
have to
mean-
be ready for that.
They were going to come running no matter what we do. I mean, but now it's loud, it's chaos, and then we just show up and like kick them.
I'm gonna
A
shoot
lot.
something. Either way, it's gonna be this or something else.
Yeah, but now we get the control
Let it be
when
known,
it gets loud.
Thorcha was always going to be shooting. That was never in question.
It was just
So
looking
let's
for a
do it.
target.
The question is, do I shoot now or do I shoot later?
Yeah. All right. Speaking of which, Thorcha, aim that missile launcher towards. I assume you want to use the missile launcher and not the little machine
the
gun.
mass D-res
No.
button.
Yeah.
And we're gonna yeah, I love that sound. All right, that is a 15.
It is parked.
It is parked.
Yeah.
It is parked, which is in a sense flat-footed.
It has feet.
Flat engine.
Flat
Yeah.
engine. There we go.
About to be a flat line.
If it is flat, yes, that barely meets it, beats it. So roll a d6 and add a plus. Actually, roll 2d6 and add a +3.
Sorry.
Roll 2d6 and add 3 to the
roll
total.
2d6 and plus 3.
But what's their nanobot defense like?
That's a who?
That's two. You only had enough for one go of those nanobots.
That is 10.
Okay. All right. It is not destroyed. However, it is very heavily damaged. And you definitely see an explosion. You see an explosion, and you see a ship that was not ready to be attacked. So at the very least, it does not it doesn't explode. However, it does immediately run. It starts like getting off the dock so that it can
Oh yeah.
at the least either escape or defend itself. I'll let you choose if you want to keep pursuing it or if you want to take this chance to dock where you're at.
If we
Time is of the
dock,
essence.
if they dock,
Oh.
or if we dock, they'll just turn around and do to us what we were trying to do.
Yeah.
I think we finish it.
Wow,
I
you
think
think
we gotta
so
finish.
little of these corpse fleet guys.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
Alright,
I know
roll
they're
another-
undead, but we're the deadbeats, and you gotta die.
That's
And
true.
we beat the dead.
Mm.
It's
She goes,
Okay.
it writes itself.
Never mind. Never mind. take it
okay.
back.
That is 16.
Great, that does hit. Roll
Yay.
the damage.
Roll for damn.
Damn.
Wanna put you in both ears. 1 ear and 2. All right, that is for 7 damage.
All right.
Is that with the +3?
Yeah, that's with the +3. Yeah.
Okay.
That ship is for it is not blown apart into a million pieces, but is in essence a floating wreck as its engines no longer function. It does not seem the guns seem to be targeting at nothing. For all intents and purposes, that ship is disabled at the very least.
Great. Let's.
But
Park.
control your bloodlust. I saw that.
Dead in space.
Thorson is just like, so we blow him to smithereens. I don't.
Smithereens.
Is this?
I've played enough
That's
Resident
what I'm
Evil to know always do the security rounds.
I've played enough Resident Evil to just be like, if I miss that collectible in the back, I'm not going back.
To
I'm not
shreds,
doing
you
it.
say.
To shreds. Okay, so you dock.
Mhm.
Yep. Now, how do you want to enter this space station? Are you carefully going through? Are you just punch open the door, just aim at whoever is there? What's the plan here?
I could send the drone turret in first,
For sure.
Clear out the hallway at least.
or at least draw fire to that if nothing else.
Yeah.
Great. You throw out the drone into the entry hallway. It is not detecting any targets.
Amazing.
But what you
Alright.
do see, Marv, is you see a lot of what Sal described earlier. You see a lot of corpses. You see a variety of different corpse fleet corpses. You see cybernetic zombies. And roll me a perception.
Can do. Dirty 20.
You see the you see the corpses of some dwarves as well.
Yeah. Damn it.
So I guess we just kind of stay wary and head on in.
Stay wary, but I think we need to kind of keep moving.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because if we have any kind of sense of surprise over them, if we, take every
Totally.
room slow, we're losing the surprise.
We
Absolutely.
have an objective. We gotta get to it.
And I'll say Marv has the drive on him.
Great.
What I would say, if this matters at all, could I have gotten like a blood sample from Noelle voluntarily this time in case we needed to activate it again at the terminal? Or is it fully unlocked already?
The drive itself is now unlocked.
Okay.
It was one time locked to be able to
One. Okay.
access it.
I didn't know if this was like someone's cell phone. We're gonna put in the code each time.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be, man. Can you imagine if you're like,
It's such show
I forgot
Bob in
what was
prison.
in. Yeah, but it's also like I keep on thinking I remember, but I just got to check it one more time to make sure the code was correct. Oh, but I lost so much blood checking that. Oh man.
Mm.
Okay, so you move forward and it is eerily quiet. Some would say dead quiet. You enter the hydroponics bay. The three of you, Sal, Thorcha, and Marv, already know the layout a little bit, so you're able to get kind of lead Parvati and Noelle to the area that you'll be. You see the hydroponics bay that is filled with towers of scrap throughout it. Yes, Sal.
Can I drop a ration for the rats as payment as we go through?
Go right ahead.
Great.
Um,
I drop it near where I saw the big boy who helped me
Parvati,
out.
for the first time, you see a metallic rat with red eyes like scurry behind your team and grab
Absolutely
one of the
not.
rations and scurry off.
No, thank you. No, thank you. She says.
Parvati chooses not to see that actually.
Mm-mm. Ugh.
It's just an
Ugh.
old friend. He
You
helped
ever
me
done
out.
Space Fear Factor? Just asking for a friend.
I mean, there's not a million credits on the line right now. If there were, maybe I'd eat a rat or whatever. What are we saying even? I'm not eating a rat. I've had
It's
to eat
weird that
weird
you
stuff.
jumped right to that. I'm
No,
just
it's
saying.
because in the segment they made us like eat gross things and like whoever could keep it down. Anyways, it was terrible. It only lasted a few seasons before I got rid of it.
How are you heading through the hydroponics bay? Because the control room is on the other
Mhm.
side. Sal, you are aware that's the last time you saw that armored officer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I imagine I'm using the drone turret to sort of like precede us
Yeah.
It's cool.
to, both either draw fire, give us cover, and give us an eye on the things around us before we enter it.
And I'm gonna just take this chance to activate my shields.
And I'll be ready to
Yeah,
warp
same.
terrain
All right.
if I need to.
And I will be ready to get them.
Nice.
A figure very confidently steps out of the control room and your turret locks on target as he walks out, flanked by two other soldiers. He is not immediately raising his weapon. Do
Mhm.
you fire, Marv?
I'd say I am relaying the feed to our collective comm units so that they are not being surprised by what's going on, so that they all have eyes on the situation, so I'm not making executive decisions left and right.
Mhm.
So, but what do people want to do here?
I'm wondering if we can, surprise them and hold them up, and get the drop on them.
Do you want to get the drop on them and eliminate them? Get the drop on them and
Yeah.
hold, like ask them to
We'd start
leave?
blasting.
Like, what do you want?
It's- Basically, I would love to prevent any combat, if necessary. If we can just have them disarm them and then I don't know, have them go prone, maybe.
But did they step out of the control room kind of knowing we were here?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You saw him step confidently out. You don't know exactly what that means. It's
Okay.
a little hard to imagine that they. It's a little hard to imagine that they didn't hear the shooting of
Yeah.
spaceships that happened outside.
Yeah, so they probably know. Okay. Okay.
I mean, if they do know you're here, they probably don't know where you are.
That's true.
So, out of character
Not
then, we have a very quick decision to make. Either open fire or try to sort of gang press them into giving up is really
Yeah.
kind of where it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'd rather just open fire.
it feels, as much as I would love to be a good person, I'm a reality TV star, so we know I'm not. And so I just really question what they have to lose by doing this, right? By giving up. I just
Mhm.
don't think they will. And so
Yeah.
then we're at a disadvantage.
And we
Exactly.
got the
Could be
drop
at an
in
advantage.
potentially.
Oh, and Smuggles, do I recognize the person in the middle, either from the hologram or from?
He is 100% the person who was being told you have to stay because of your failures.
Okay, cool.
No.
Oh, so this isn't someone that
This
high
is a
up.
mercy kill. It's okay.
Yeah. So what we
Yeah, she
we open in-
says, looking at Sal.
we open in fire then?
All I'm gonna say is, in the prequel to this campaign, we fucked up, in quotes, by just taking a shot at someone who he's not important. This will have no future repercussions. There's no potential further plot arcs we could do in a few months or a year from now that could arise from this. We could open fire and just get on with the rest of our day. So shall I spill it up? Okay.
I think we're doing it.
All right.
And that's character growth that will happen next time, apparently.
Exactly.
In the same situation.
Yeah.
Because we're the deadbeats.
fatal
we
flaw
always
is being
get
just a
ourselves in
little bit
shitty
shitty.
situations.
Yeah.
We're literally pirates, all right? Like, whatever.
Hey, we got the drop on fuckface over here. Let's use
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, let's open fire. I'm assuming because of the situation, I can cone fire because it's just oops, all area
Yeah,
denial.
you can go ahead.
Yeah.
And it takes 2 to fire, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not great, but I do have a hero point, and I'm gonna use it.
Oh,
now
hell
would
yeah.
be the time.
Yeah, because otherwise that was a nat 1. So
Cool.
that is a 23.
Oh,
That's a bit of a turnaround.
Yep.
Amazing. That does not hit the guy in the center.
How are his friends?
Oh, he does have friends. His
But for
friends
how
are
long?
hit by it.
And I'm assuming we started to like move into,
Yeah.
or is Harvey making more nano machines in back of the line?
I was not making more nano machines. No. I will be ready to support whatever battle happens, but my envoy abilities are limited in scope, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and shoot. Doesn't hit. So roll the damage for the other two guys.
Okay.
Go.
Ooh. Well, we're continuing the old trend of not rolling great with my damage. That's a 2.
Great. I would say at this point, they're aware of your presence. It's probably time to roll some initiative.
Let's go. Okay.
Yay!
I warp reality.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Ooh, not bad.
What's my name? Okay, got it.
It's weird. It wouldn't roll. And it did. All right.
My fellow Deadbeats, whatever happens now, it's been a fun campaign.
It has.
Pleasure serving with you.
Let's go.
Come on, season 2 renewal.
Yeah.
All right. Marv, what was yours?
21.
Sal,
19.
Parvati,
24.
Thorcha,
21. It was I rolled a 15, but it's 21.
Marv, what's your perception?
That's I think a 9.
Okay, so
Yep.
that's higher.
You got a high perception, yeah.
Okay.
So great. So Thorcha will go after Marv. Okay. All right. Parvati, you go first.
All right. She is going to point out. Well, how many do I see in front of me?
3 of them.
3 of them. And she'll point at the one that took damage.
There
Because
are
he's
two,
still up.
the two to either side of Marv took
Marv.
Not to either side of Marv. To either side of the center guy took damage.
Got it. So she points to the one on the right and says that one, and uses get him. Everybody gets a +1 bonus to attacks against the right hand target until the beginning of my next turn. I will now shoot with my laser pistol. I'll use 2 actions of my 3 because I'm not moving to lead by example, which is an expansion of Get 'em,
Great.
which says I can strike the target, meaning that I gain a status bonus to damage equal to my charisma modifier if I hit.
Nice.
All right, here I go. Laser pistol, 22 to hit.
That is gonna hit. You're still hitting the guy on the right, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great, that hits.
All right, and then great. Everybody gets now a +1 because I hit. Everybody gets a +1 to damage on the target as well. And I will now roll 5 damage total from my laser
Great.
pistol.
All right. Not looking good for this guy. All right. Anything else?
that's it. Those are all 3 of my actions.
Okay. Moving forward to Marv.
I guess I'm going to continue area denial just to try and mess them up.
Okay.
And do that first. That's a dirty 20.
Great. That's gonna hit the 2 guys on the
Oh,
sides, but not the
wait.
guy in the center.
We've been doing this wrong because it's actually they have to do a save.
Oh,
rather
they have
than
to
me
do a
hitting.
slave, right? Right.
So I'm not gonna like try and like relitigate
Yeah.
the previous round, but
But I will do a reflex save for this one. What do they have to hit?
an
So do
18.
Class CC. All right. Well, still the same thing. Only this time the guy made a critical success, so he's not going to take any damage to it. But the 2 guys on the side failed.
Cool. A little better. 4 damage.
Great.
And
And that's a +1 to the guy who
nice. That'll be a
has
5
been
to him.
getted. Yeah.
And I'm going to use my arc pistol to try and shoot that guy.
Great. Go ahead.
'Cause that's fun for me.
Yeah.
Oh, abysmal. That's a 10.
That is not going to hit, unfortunately.
That's it
All
for
right.
me.
Thorcha, it's your turn.
My turn. All right. I'm gonna use the scattergun. Hopefully, I'm close enough to hit all 3. But definitely aiming for that guy on the right. I'm going to roll for scattergun. They have to beat a 19 reflex DC. Actually, no,
All
yeah,
of
I
them?
have to roll that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The guy in the center fails. The one to the left critically fails, and the one to the right succeeds.
Boo.
Critically fails. Okay. Well,
Yeah. He rolled a nat 1 on his.
Damn.
Okay. So does he take double damage? Or?
Yes.
Oh my god. Now is that 2d8s or is that just the same d8 times 2?
Just you roll the same d8, and one will take normal damage, another will take double the damage.
Got it. And then adding the bonuses afterwards, right?
Correct.
Not doubling the bonuses. Got it. Great.
Not doubling
Okay.
the bonuses. Yeah.
Oh, there's no bonuses, so. Oh, all right. So that is 7 for normal and 14 for double.
Okay, so here's what happens. The one to the right succeeded on the reflex save. However, so he took half damage. However, his health was so low that he still died. The one who critically failed also gets blown to smithereens. So that leaves just the guy in the center, who takes the hit and almost laughs it off.
Oh.
Almost.
Yeah, but Sal hasn't gone yet. And
I do believe we found a boss.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
I have not used up all my moves yet.
Oh,
Oh,
So I'm going to approach with a move action. That's 2 of my actions down. And I will use my athletics to do a trip.
okay. Let me check what needs to happen for that.
Trip. Alright. I got my roll.
trip.
Trip.
Target's reflex DC.
Let's hope.
That's usually 10 plus your reflex save. Okay. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, I rolled. It is a 21.
That is not enough against his reflex DC.
Ah. Well, I guess that just means I'm just up in his face, just like, hi.
Just like that.
Just awkward. Just awkward.
Sal, what's your sorry, not Sal. Sal will be after. Thorcha, what's your perception? What's your perception?
My perception is +6.
Okay. So perception DC will be a 16.
Oof.
It says intimidation. Okay. So here's the fun thing about what happened just now. So he rolled a natural 1. However, that does not mean he crit failed. It means it goes from his success, which would have been the 19, which would have beaten your intimidation, goes from a success to a failure. So he does fail, but he does not critically fail, because thankfully he rolled a nat 1 in intimidating you and forcing all of your ability to dodge to go way down.
Incredible.
So that's how the dice rolled there. Ooh, that was close. That would have been bad. I mean, it's still gonna be bad. Because everyone roll me a reflex save.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yay.
So you see that thing?
Scared.
So you see that that thing he's holding in the hand, if you look on stream? That's his minigun.
Oh,
And that's
no.
what he's shooting now in a cone of fire.
Oh, awesome.
Natural 20 for 29.
Nice.
Natural 20 for
Ayo.
27.
Nice.
Let's see. That is a 23.
19. Oh. 19 for a 25.
Okay. Wild team.
I'm sorry, did
Parvati-
you not know we were the heroes of
Parvati-
this story?
Parvati and Marv, you critically succeed and take no damage. Sal and Thorcha, you succeed and will take half of this damage.
Let's
I like
go.
to think that I was sort of just turtling behind the turret for a second. Flames go by, and I just like,
Yeah.
double birds over the edge of the
Yeah.
screen.
So good.
Not today.
All right, you take half of. You take half of 16 piercing damage.
Awesome.
So you take 8 piercing damage with your save.
Oh, beautiful.
And then it's I think 6 of that gets taken out by the shield. Is that right?
Oh, my
It
shield?
depends on your
Yeah.
force fields. Your deflector shields.
Oh, shit. Let me check that.
Did I install one too?
I
I thought I
under
did.
hip-
Maybe I didn't.
Under hit points or hardness?
Well, what is it you have? Deflector shields?
I got 4 hit points for deflector shield and a hardness of 2, and broken threshold of 2 HP.
Yeah, I have my force field. It's the commercial force field.
Oh, the force field and deflector shields are different things.
Are different.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, the force field you activated, and that basically has hit points, and so now the force field's deactivated because it used all its hit points. It's
Okay.
there. The
Great.
deflector shield, if you've used that to like raise shields, it can take some of the damage, but if you takes all that damage, it'll break and be useless until you repair it.
Great. So it is. That's what happens.
Great. Okay.
2. Okay. Math.
Sal, it is now your turn. This guy basically did a whole minigun blaze against all of you and is laughing off your attempts at currently doing any damage to him whatsoever.
Do I even try? Yeah, I try. I'm gonna pull this card
Great.
and cast a little bit of a blazing bolt his way. I can do this thrice. We'll see how it goes. That's really bad. That was a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Let's try again. Oh, that's a nat 1.
No! These are not the things we want to hear.
Let's try again. That was a 17.
Does not hit.
Shit.
Ooh.
And Sal will kind of like scoot closer to the turret, try to
Got any room back there?
just kind of shimmies a little closer. He's already next to it, but
All right. As you see kind of like above the hydroponic bays, you see some of the outside of the station on there, and what you do see is kind of through a gap in the asteroids, you do see a collection of ships starting to gather, and you start to get the impression that either this guy needs to go down very quickly, or you need to have some other sort of
Entry point.
plan to make things happen, or maybe
Okay.
proceed with a plan you already wanted to do.
I can try body blocking him and grabbing his attention, just grabbing aggro. If y'all
And then
wanna,
we go in.
Mhm.
and then you go in. Yeah, I don't mind taking a few bullets.
And I can leave the drone here.
Okay.
Either way, it is Parvati's turn now.
All right. Parvati. 1 second. I'm trying to find this ability. Digital assessment. Okay. Can I spend an action to recall knowledge about this creature, and it's any like resistance or immunity that it has?
Sure.
I would roll a check, I guess. Recall, which would be, I don't know. I've got media lore. I've got.
I would say it's society because this is like
Yep.
it's in the Oxian. So I would say it's society to know a little bit about the Oxians, maybe.
All right. I'm going to roll a 16.
Oh, sorry, you rolled a 16.
I rolled a
Sorry.
16.
I thought that was like I'm gonna manifest rolling a 16.
No, I
Um,
did. I rolled it actually.
I rolled it actually. Well, you know about because Eoxians, especially Corpse Fleet, mostly undead. So you can take a guess that things like disease and poison will do basically nothing to them. And since a lot of these are corpses, they don't necessarily bleed, so bleed damage would also not have an effect.
Cool. And she will use 2 actions to do this. And then for her third, she will shoot. And if I strike, I will get to add a bonus to our ACs against like receiving hits.
Okay.
Well, I'll get +1. All right. So here we go. We got Get'em's +1. Laser pistol 20 to hit.
That does not hit.
That's upsetting.
Bounces off his armor.
Okay. It says if you use 2 actions, you strike the target. Oh, as a part of it. Yeah, okay. And then you and your allies get a +1 bonus to AC attacks. On a failure. Oh wait, no. Okay. Okay, so we do get the +1, but it does not receive glitching. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we still get the +1 to our AC. So everybody's a little harder to hit. And then I will use my final action in this world to take out a potion and that is bright pink and consume it. And I yield my time.
Okay.
Pink potion.
The pink
Marv,
drink.
it is your turn.
Thinking about this guy is the hard target, and we got a lot of incoming. I have an idea that's a little bit insane.
Now's the time.
Yeah. Thorja has the man's attention. Because the drone moves with my movement, I'm going to be running for the door as this thing is running or gliding parallel to me, try to absorb some fire. I'm going to leave it behind him.
All right.
So it blocks the door and
is
is
also
in
flanking.
flanking for Thorja.
Nice.
And I'm going to, if I have enough movement, because that was 1, I don't know how much space I have to actually run to get into it. If I can get into the console.
Yeah, what's your move speed?
25?
25 was enough to get to the entryway of the control room. Control room's only like 10 feet long.
Okay, so I guess I would need to do another action to get to the console.
Yeah.
And could I plug it in on the same action, or do I need like a full other?
So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say each one costing an action. You will need to do 4 computer checks to successfully activate the sequence of events.
Gotcha.
Under the pressure that we're having.
Okay.
So you have enough actions to do one of these.
Hold on, because I have a feature.
Here we go.
It is where be it? There, this was important. Okay, that's more for repair.
What's it? What is it? What is it? Because
I thought I had a thing that actually shortens the amount of actions in a...
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Assurance. Even in the worst circumstances, you can perform basic tasks. Choose a skill you're trained in. You can forego rolling a skill check for that skill to instead receive a result of 10 plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Well, what would 10 plus your proficiency bonus be?
17.
Okay. What I would say is that will be just enough to pass the DC to do these checks. So yes, you would be able to do that. However, that is one action. You still have to do 3 more actions, which means the party has to basically survive 1 whole more round before
we can try again.
Before Marv is able to try again to complete the sequence.
Can somebody else try to help complete it?
Someone else can also do a computer's action.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah.
that Marv is at this point is guaranteed to succeed.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you do want to attempt, there's nothing saying you cannot also attempt
Okay.
on your turn.
Yeah. To get it done as fast as possible with us as alive as possible is my only consideration.
Truly.
All right.
All right.
Moving on to Thorcha.
Great.
You are in flanking now, if that helps.
Thorcha is going to use a swift action and drop her scatter gun, and instead use an action to draw her dueling sword.
All right.
She's going to attack. The dueling sword.
All right. And Thorcha, you've gotten a hero point from Iskra.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you, Iskra. That's so nice. Great. That is a 23 to hit.
With the flanking, that is enough to hit.
Oh my goodness.
That is enough to get through the armor.
Incredible. So that's 1d8 plus 2. Amazing. That is 8 damage.
Great.
Great. I still have one more action left. I will try in this. Wait, no. Is that no? No, I do have one more. Okay,
You have one more action. Yeah.
I do. I can either attack again with a penalty or try to grapple him. I feel like grappling will do some good at least. Might as well try it. You know, it's not against his reflex; it's against fortitude. So, let's see if that works.
All right.
Okay. Do I take the hero? It's a 17. Do I take the hero point that I just earned?
I mean,
If
no,
you need it,
no, not against the final boss. You want to save those.
True.
Yeah,
that's
what are you
fine.
gonna do?
All right,
Do it.
I don't know.
Smoke
I
him
don't-
if
I
you
don't-
got him,
I'm
Thorcha.
sorry.
My
I just don't want to
God.
get a worse. I don't want to get a worse roll. Here we go, though. Here we go. Let's take it. Thank you so much for the hero point. And that's a natural 20.
Yeah.
There
Let's
it
go!
is! All right. So he is now restrained until the end of your next turn unless he is able to make an escape. So he has to
Yes.
waste one of his actions trying to get out of your grapple. So it needs to. What is your athletics?
My athletics is plus. Well, it depends. It's +6 base, but for certain actions, it's +9.
Just the base. Just the base.
Oh, just +6 then.
Okay. And then unarmed attack modifier. Oh, that's actually gonna. Oh my god. That's actually terrible for him.
But it's still going to be like a nat 30, is what you're trying to say?
No. No, I mean. Oh god.
Say more.
He has to use an unarmed attack to get out of it, and his strength is a -5.
Yes.
Ooh, big bug, big muscles. Let's
Big
go.
bug, big bug,
Like-
big bug.
In Soviet
Like,
Russia,
he
bug
literally-
squishes you.
He literally has to roll a nat 20 to get out of this.
And he won't.
Nope. Nope. No.
Yeah.
He is stuck
Oh, yes.
in Thorcha's arms.
I declared it so.
His
just say, I think-
Thorchim is like hugging him. He's like wailing, this skeleton trying to escape the Thorcha's bug arms that are just like holding him in a vice.
Do
Can I
you
just
know
say,
what
I've been
mantises do to the males of their species?
What have you been trying, Thorcha?
I've been trying to do one of these like in combat athletic checks for the longest time, and I'm so glad that it landed with a
Yeah.
natural 20. That is
Oh,
the
so
perfect.
good.
It's beautiful.
Oh
That's-
my god.
That's the
so good.
perfect little bow.
Sal,
bug of
it
full
is Sal, it is your turn.
Which warp?
Should I blast him again since he's probably gonna be easier
I mean,
to
he
hit
is
this time?
he is restrained. He
Let's
is
do it.
like
Let's do it. This
Oh
time
no,
he
gun
charges
against
up. He goes,
temple.
"All right, we're gonna get Emperor-tastic about it." He goes, "We have things to do." That is a 25.
that's gonna hit.
Hell yes, hell yes. 2d6s of fui on his little skelly bones. That's 9 damage.
Great.
I'm
I
gonna
was so
blast him
smug a
again,
moment ago.
just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. That is a 17 to hit. Probably doesn't.
That is just barely not gonna need enough, even with the restrained and flanking. He still has a
Alright.
pretty high AC.
Okay, then I will finish that spell. And I'll shoot him with a pistol.
Yeah.
All right.
It never goes out of
Go.
style.
Yeah, might as well. So, oh no, all my things disappeared. Please hold. All right, rotating pistol. Pretty close to him, but all right. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 just barely hits with all
18
of
hit.
those, with all of the DCs going down.
All
Everything
right,
against
and
him.
that is only 2 damage.
All right. He is
That-
he is basically being held down by Thorcha while Sal blasts him to oblivion. Like the armor's taking a lot of it, but but you know, it's the like quantity over quality at this point where like some of these shots are just like by pure force of
Yeah.
luck or proximity just hitting him, and he is getting more and more injured as Thorcha holds him down. Parvati, it is now your turn.
All right. Parvati sees this going down. She's like, get him. And moves up and then makes her her check. Her computer's
Okay.
check.
So that'll be one action to get to the
Yes.
so you have two attempts at this.
Okay, I do. Okay. All right. Let me just make sure that I did this correctly. And then okay. Oh, but I can't get him and do it twice because I have to move. So I don't get him. I'm just gonna make.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna move
Yeah.
to the. I will make the move and attempt it twice.
Got it.
Onward.
Got it.
All right. First computer's check is a 17.
That is just enough.
Okay. Second computer's check is a 28.
Oh,
Oh my god, yes, that is enough.
oh, mama.
That is all your turns. Marv, is there anything you wanted to do? I didn't want to say like bring us home because like just in case there was anything else you wanted to attempt
Yeah.
in this.
We don't want to railroad you into success.
I mean, the fact that I set us up for that said success. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
literally just me
Yeah.
landing the plane I already put in
Which
the
is
air.
awesome. It's so sick.
So I would look over my shoulder and think, oh no, there's that problem side, but I got my kick-ass team who's going to work on this guy's cerebellum at the moment. So I'm just gonna start like playing DDR on the keyboard to make this do the thing.
All right.
Right?
Because that's 2 actions, and I don't even have to roll to make it succeed.
That's
And,
awesome.
and I have a 3rd action just in case I need to do something else.
There's a rumble as the station was already powered, but it now powers up.
Oh.
And the kind of repelling shields that you didn't really know existed push away the um the other asteroids that have been encompassing this. And those other ships that are trying to get through actually also get pushed to the side as these asteroids expel out from the station.
Cool.
And you hear the alarms sounding in this station itself. And as you are, if you're in the control room itself, you see that this station starts glowing a bright, flashing green light. And you can just barely notice way over to your left and way over to your right, two other flashing green lights activate at the same time. And after about 5 seconds, a laser shoots out to those lights in each direction. And you see another laser go across the screen from one light to the other. And almost as if it's like those moments when you do a fade in a movie, you start seeing the pulsing image of a planet start to form in front of you. And you recognize that planet from the posters in the space station as you bring a once thought destroyed planet back into existence after maybe 1,000 years of it being lost. And if that is not worthy of you paying off your debts, then holy shit, what the fuck did you do to get so much debt that won't even cover it?
I like as part of the montage the crumbled aerosolized posters slowly reforming. As a longtime Doctor Who fan, it's like I feel like I just pressed the button to bring back Gallifrey, and I'm really nerdily happy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Except they're genocidal maniac warlords, so it's it's a little come see come
a
sup.
little bit.
Yeah.
The Deadbeats have done the unimaginable, bringing a lost planet back from the astral plane. What does this mean for the future
We can charge
of
double.
this planet? Shush. What does this mean for the future of Eox and Zoe Media and the Elibrians? What does it mean for the future of Parvati and Noelle? Will Sal ever stay in one place in a given time? Was this actually the last job before Thorch's retirement? And is Marv finally gonna get a relaxing good meal as his reward for all of this stress?
He had more hair when the campaign started.
We'll find out next time at our next space opera, probably on another planet, maybe in another galaxy. But for now, that is the end of our story of the Deadbeats. Thank you so much for joining us for this time. We appreciate you all coming with us on this journey. If you enjoyed it, please shout out on the Discord. If you want this series to come back, I've enjoyed it immensely. And if enough people show an interest, we would be happy to bring this back on another point. Otherwise, we have Savannah by Night continuing this week, and we have more Smoggle Screams coming down the line. But otherwise, at this point, thank you so much. Thank you to all you four, my wonderful team. Thank you for Angel, who joined us at the first half. We love to see more of what Peggy ends up doing as well. I'm especially excited for Peggy's side one-shot campaign, where she helps out on the medical shows. But otherwise, thank you all so much. Continue to make good choices. We will see you at the next transmission.
Mwah.
Goodbye, all.
Bye, y'all.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.